Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back for another night of football. Preseason, we are ready to go. Shout out to the Wrench Gang, shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers as we prepare for these Texans and these Patriots. Getting everything set up for you guys. All right, make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so when you don't miss a stream, NFL content, sports content, and more. Kickoff coming up soon. Shout out to the Rich Gang and the family. What up? What's going on with you, Frank? Come on, Jay, get it together. All right. My man Dan in the house. What up, Dan? Shout out to you, bro. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ric Flair, where are you at? Next question. It caught me a little off guard. I was wrapping up dinner, trying to get everything set up, ready to go for you guys. Ric Flair, where you at? There it is. How's my mic sound, y'all? Is it good? Is it good? How's the levels? How are the levels? How does the mic sound? We good? We good? We good? Yes, no, yes, no. Shout out to Rebecca. What's going on with you, Rebecca? How you doing tonight? Mafia in the house? Let's go. Eric says good. All right, shout out to you, bro. Much love, much love. All right, so we got a good show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Texans and the Patriots. I'm ready to go. I know one of you guys are going to ask me, do I respect the Patriots? That answer is still no. No. But we're going to watch him. We are going to watch him. We're going to see what Mr. C.J. Stroud does tonight. We're going to see what Mac Jones. Well, no, not Mac Jones. Well, no, I think it's between Mac and Mr. Zappy. I think that was the conversation. Can't remember, so much going on. Shout out to you, Laurie. How you doing tonight? Says, hey, everyone. NFL is back. JR, you sound good. Thank you, Laurie. Shout out to you. All right. Let me get my glasses on. You know, I can't really see. I'm getting old. And that is not a dig at anyone else that's older than me, that's looking at me like I'm a child or that I'm way younger than them. I'm getting old, okay? I am getting old. Grown man over here. Got to get these glasses on. All right. Jay, you did a terrible job cleaning those glasses off. Come on now. Shout out to you, Bob. All right. Can I get these lenses clean? No smudges? Can we get the Ray-Bans clean? Here we go. We good? All right, we good. All right, now we're seeing the world in HD. There we go. There it is. Shout out to Ronald. What's up, Ronald? What's going on with you, bro? Ronald in the house. Ronald in the house. Okay. I have to update a couple things. One second. Where am I at? 721. Oh, okay, 721. All right, there we go. Dan, yeah, I'm doing both tonight. Texans, Patriots, and then Vikings and the Seahawks after this. So, yeah. For the next 4 days is double headers, ladies and gentlemen. For the next 4 days, double headers. So, 2 games a day. And, yeah. Jobless says working on a new animation. Shout out to you, Jobless. Keep it going, man. I'll check it out. Shout out to Sheila. What's up, Sheila? What's going on with you tonight? Shout out to all you guys as we prepare to get started. All right. I got the Patriots. That was my prediction. One second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta send this text real quick. Just a minute. All right. What's up, Tyler? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Sheila says, hey, Jay, so excited. I'm ready to go. It's been a week since we had football. We had the Jets and the Browns. That was a good one. That was actually a great one. I was really surprised about the Browns. I predicted that game. And like I said, I think the Patriots are going to take it tonight. So I am excited for this one as well. Tyler says, I don't care really. I'm just here for football. I see you, bro. 49ers will win and top the Raiders. I do think that's going to happen as well. Shout out to Eric says, I got my jack ready for the Texans and the Vikings. Let's go. Sheila says, I picked the Texans last second decision. I like CJ and I should be ashamed. Mac from my city. Hey, listen, sometimes you got to go with your gut. You know, it's just the reality of it. Sometimes you got to go with your gut. It's all right though. It's going to be a good one. That's for sure.
Time is his tea time, by the way.
I have no idea. Maybe on his next hit he can tell us for sure. Hey guys, the annual NFL Fan of the Year contest presented by Captain Morgan. It returns to celebrate extraordinary fans who inspire others to spice up the game. The NFL is on the search right now for the next Fan of the Year. So listen, it's up to you to nominate yourself or nominate your friends or your family, your brother, your sister, whoever it is. Visit NFL.com/Fan of the Year today. I know Patriots fans, there's a lot of faithful out there, and they must be excited for this game tonight as the Patriots host the Texans. There's Nico Collins, the Houston Texans wide receiver, who we'll see play tonight. How well he does, well, that'll be determined.
All right, so quick commercial break there. We got about 20 minutes until kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, so you still got time to get your drinks, grab your popcorn, kiss your woman, kiss your man, tell him to leave you alone for the next 5 hours because you're rocking with Jay, because we have a double header tonight. That is right. I am doing both games. Texans, Patriots, Vikings, Seahawks. Y'all know when football is back. I am in full effect. I am ready to go. I am here. Yes. Football is back. All right, shout out to Mitchell. Says first time to your channel. Instantly subscribed the other day. Shout out to you, Mitchell. Thank you for being here, my man. You will love it here. We are positive. We have a great environment. Family-friendly environment. and we love sports, man. So glad to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, and I'll be looking forward to sharing these great sports games and moments with you, my friend. Shout out to you, Mitchell. Let's see. As far as the spread goes, they got Houston favored by 3. Over under 37.5. They're going to say it's a high-scoring game? All right. I see. Shout out to Lori, says Jreasn fan of the year. Woo! Lori coming in hot. I don't know, Lori. I think you got some competition. There's a lot of fans of Jay. A lot of fans of Jay. All 53,000 of you guys. Shout out to each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you guys. Ric Flair, where are you at? There it is. Shout out to Rosa Miller, says good evening. Rosa, I have not seen you in a while. I am glad that you are here as well. Shantae in the building. What's up, Shantae? Murray, Dean, Darren. Mary Darren Prost in the building. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, bro? Says go Patriots. Darius just subscribed. Shout out to you, Darius. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Pat's Prods in the building, says go Pats. I see you, bro. Let's go. Pat, you changed your name. It wasn't Pat's Prods before. You changed your name. You supporting those Patriots. I see you, bro. I see you. All right. Let's get these tunes going. Hey, Jay, you better be rooting for the Pats. Listen, you're not going to tell me who I better be rooting for. But I did pick the Pats. That was my prediction. But don't be telling me what I'm supposed to do. That was my prediction, sir. Pat says, Jay, well, see, yeah, I knew it was different. Y'all can't ever say that Jay doesn't care or Jay doesn't pay attention. I noticed name changes. I noticed default picture changes, all that stuff. 53,000 of you, and I still pay attention to all that stuff. That's why I'm the best. Shout out to you guys. All right. Shout out to Jonas. Jonas in the building. What's up, man? What's going on with you, bro? All right, what do we got? We got 29 likes. We got to get this to 50 before kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We need to get to 50 before kickoff. We need 21 more. 21 more likes. What did he say? He said, Jabba says, Jay, what if I change my name? So the name change is a little difficult to spot, but if you just started talking and started mentioning things, I figure out who you are. That's happened a lot. But I mean, as far as the wrenches go, I mean, obviously I'm going to know when they change their name. That's just how it goes, yo. Jonas says, about to pick up my girls. Jay should have picked the Texans. We know he loves the Patriots over the Bills. I can't believe I just said that. I really can't believe I just said that. Jonas, I hate you right now, bro. I can't believe you just got me to say that. I do not love the Patriots over my Bills. Y'all know I'm Bills Mafia to the day I die. So, I chose the Patriots based off my analytical data and me going over numbers and stats, players, and all that stuff. So, that's why I chose the Patriots. Cut it out. Shout out to Mr. Picky. So ready for this season to start. My Jags are going to be straight up nasty this season. Shout out to you, Mr. Picky. I'm excited to see what those Jags are going to do. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, I got to get this back going here.
Can get this game in.
All right, well, for your sake, I also hope that it holds off. Judy Batista with the latest from Foxborough. Thank you, Judy. Mac Jones clearly not playing for the Patriots tonight,
Mac Jones
but
isn't
could
playing.
he be the quarterback of the future in Foxborough? That was the debate this morning at the desk on Good Morning Football.
For Mac Jones, I look at three things for him. It has to be control, poise, and toughness. Those are the things that he needs to bring to the table this year. Because as you watched him last year,
Here we go.
he was just kind of melting down with everything going on. And I think there are a ton of excuses that you can put in. But for Mac Jones, no matter what, no matter how great Bill O'Brien is, there's going to be adversity this year. There are going to be things that don't go their way. How does he handle those things?
My answer to the question is Mac Jones needs to win a playoff game. What are we doing here? Like, you're a New England Patriot, you're the quarterback. The last Patriots playoff win, Jreasn was playing in. Like, think about that. Jason's sitting here in his plaid shirt, and he had eggs for breakfast in our craft services room. He was on the Patriots the last time they won a playoff game. The Patriots, who are the standard of this generation. Yeah. So, yeah, you should win a playoff game.
That's tough.
I know Mac Jones might be number one on the depth chart, and Kyle, you're right. He was first-round pick, so he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. But this is not a slam dunk, and the Patriot fan base, which plays no role in Belichick's decisions, I am sure of that, but the Patriot fan base has a history of, you know what? The guy behind him, he's usually worked out okay.
Usually worked out okay. So thank you to GMFB as we take a look here at Mac Jones. Let's go to Scout's Corner.
Shout out to you, Fats Prod. He did, though. He did. I didn't think nothing of it.
Yes, he should be.
I normally can trust the wrenches to read whatever they put in there, but, you know, sometimes they get
what happens this year. The first year was a great start. You thought, okay, if this is the building block and we're going up from here, yeah, he could be a decade-plus quarterback. And obviously you're following Tom Brady, the expectations can get carried away there, but he could be a winning quarterback. Let's use that phrase. Last year, that walked back, that stepped back, and now he's got a little more certainty. He's got one voice in his ear there with Bill O'Brien. I expect he takes another leap forward. But if this year mirrors last year, then this is an experiment coming to an end. And then it's going to be Bailey Zappi or it's going to be somebody else, but it's not going to be Mac Jones. He has to be better than what he put on the field last year.
That story would be such a tragedy if that ended up happening. I mean, you take a quarterback in the first round, he has a really good rookie season, and then you're already moving on from him by year 3. So hopefully
but some of that's self-inflicted, though.
Correct.
I mean, they have to wear a lot of that, not just Mac Jones. They did not put him in a good position.
It's a two-way street. Everything's got to work out. So despite the regression last season, we did see that strong rookie year from Mac Jones. We're hoping to see plenty of rookies tonight, including these new Seahawks when they play the Vikings.
With the 5th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Devin Witherspoon, cornerback, Illinois.
With the 20th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jreasn and Jigba, wide receiver, Ohio State.
JSN, I actually had a chance to talk with him yesterday in Renton, Washington at Seahawks camp. A lovely, lovely young man, but also just his future is so bright with the skill set he has. And that's what I want to talk to you about, because Seattle, they have this really strong group of receivers. They have Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and now JSN. There is some overlap, though, with their abilities. So how does JSN's skill set really complement DK?
Well, I think he's a perfect fit for him because he does a lot of his work. You go back and look at my notes. I talk about the work he does in the mud, like working in the middle of the field, those traffic areas. That's where he's outstanding. Those contact catches in the middle of the field, and then he gives you run after the catch. So
yeah, because a lot of the deep ball is going to be your Metcalf and Lockett. So having that middle is gonna be for you know, Jackson Smith, and I'm sure Geno Smith is going to be able to eat that up as well. So that's definitely a good pickup for the Seahawks, without a doubt.
On what he's done for the Detroit Lions, Jackson Smith and Jigba has a very similar skill set.
And Pete Carroll with high praise constantly for JSN. So they're loving what they're seeing from the rookie wide receiver. And he's not the only exciting rookie receiver that we'll see in our second game tonight, because the Vikings have a new addition ready to show out as well.
Yo, what's going on? You ready to come here and work with us?
Let's get paid.
I'm so ready to chase this thing with you, man. We took it down to the shot clock.
Yeah, we did.
We're glad we got you, man. We're excited to come go get this thing together.
Alrighty, we finna go turn up.
Congratulations.
What's going on?
What'd I tell you? I told you we'd get you. Somehow, some way.
It's over with now.
I told you. We're just getting started, man. That day in my office, we're just getting started. This thing just got real serious for a lot of people. You and Justin Jefferson breaking the huddle at the same time is a problem. All right, this is huge for us, man. I'm so proud of you, man. You deserve it. It's there's no better organization to come to the NFL, and this is something we talked about.
All right, so when we get into these streams, I noticed one of the biggest things is we always have like the botch channels. The bot channels are always out there. They like show the whole game. It's absolutely crazy. And then like we'll get the bots here. Like it's weird. They'll like come over here and then they'll hit up the chat, and then I have to block them and all that garbage. It's absolutely wild. In a sense, YouTube is like the Wild West, but it only lasts for like a few minutes, because once the game starts, that's when they get shut down and people fan out, and then they come to the channel where they can really get the game. Give them to them by the best commentary on YouTube. Yours truly, Jreasn. So they don't like to play fair, though. They definitely don't like to play fair. But I get it. If you can abuse the system, hey. If you're not in it for the long haul, that's fine. Y'all know the difference between me and them is I'm going to be here tomorrow and the day after and the week after and the month after, while they just have to keep flipping channels and keep flipping channels. So, I love it. Shout out to Eric, says, Jay. Yeah, you already know, man. You already know. It's all love. So, yeah, obviously with the schedule tonight, we've got the Texans, we got the Patriots, Vikings, Seahawks. Tomorrow, Friday, let me pull up that schedule because that's going to be a good one as well. Tomorrow, we got Green Bay and the Bengals. So Packers and the Bengals, that's going to be a good one. And then we're going to have the Broncos and the Cardinals at 10. So that's our doubleheader for Friday, tomorrow. And then Saturday, we got the Bills and the Colts. Shout out to my Bills Mafia. And then we're going to do that Eagles and Ravens game at 7 p.m. So that'll be our two games for Saturday. And then Sunday, doubleheader will be Kansas City Chiefs, Saints at 1, and then the 49ers and the Raiders at 4 p.m. So that'll be the stream schedule for the next 4 days. Your boy Jay is out here working hard. Hard work. So, yeah, that's the stream schedule for the next 4 days. So if you have not already, make sure that you lock it in. And, hopefully on Saturday during the Bills game, if we get enough people in the house, I'll go ahead and give away another jersey. Another Bills jersey. Last year we gave away the red Josh Allen. Made someone very happy. And I went and got that jersey at the peak. The peak of when you could buy it. It was so ridiculous. They were sold out everywhere. I finally found one. And we gave that away on the channel, so that was great. So I got another one for you guys. Like I said, hopefully we get enough people here. We'll do the giveaway. But this one is going to be signed. I did mention it on another stream. If you weren't here for that, I'm not going to mention the name because I do want to still keep it kind of a surprise. But this jersey is signed. It's a Bills player. It's signed. It's got the certificate, so it's certified. You can throw it right in the frame and be proud of it and all that good stuff. So, yeah, we get enough showing for Saturday, 1 p.m. Bills game. I'll go ahead and give away a jersey. So make sure that you guys share this with your friends, your family, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. The more you guys do, the more I give back. That's how it goes. Shout out to Frank, says Bang Bang Niner Gang. Yeah, I've got a bunch of jerseys coming in. I got some for the Cowboys. I've got a Purdy coming in. I know you guys want that Purdy. I got a Brock Purdy coming in. And what else? I got a Mahomes coming in. So yeah, a bunch of different jerseys and stuff to give away for you guys. And we're gonna make it fun. It's gonna be exciting, and it's gonna be great. Looking forward to it. All right, so I turned on my AC, and it's a little warm. I mean, the AC is working, but, like, it's hot in here. I might just have to take the hoodie off. And I don't want to take the hoodie off, but I might have to. Might have to make that happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little over 10 minutes for kickoff between your Texans and the Patriots. Houston's favored by 3 as we get prepared.
Is home to our first preseason game of the day. New England hosting the Houston Texans in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Some rain coming down there on the fans, but Daniel Jeremiah and myself, Colleen Wolfe, we are in studio and no rain here, which is very nice. But renewed expectations raining down on Houston after an offseason glow up for them. So which Texan has the most to prove in the year ahead?
Shout out to Salah Jackson. What up, man?
First round with Derek Stingley,
What's going on with
the
you, bro?
corner, who is as talented as any young defensive player in the league. Last year you saw glimpses. There were flashes of him being an elite player, but down to down, the focus wasn't there, wasn't quite as consistent. You look at Sauce Gardner, what he did with the Jets.
Need that Jimmy Graham.
That's the standard. That's where he's got to get to. He has
see,
that
if
type
we
of
get enough,
ability.
Saints fans in the house, we may be able to pull that off.
Yeah, and staying healthy, that is crucial for the former LSU star. Also, former second-round pick of the Texans, now head coach of the team, DeMeco Ryans. What would you consider a successful season for him?
Well, I don't want to put a win total on it, Colleen, but to me, it's does this team have an identity at the end of the year with what they do up front? They have a really good offensive line. Defensive-wise, I think there's some pieces there. Will Anderson's going to be a nice building block for them. But do they establish themselves as a physical team like the team he came from in San Francisco there with DeMeco Ryans? And does the quarterback take strides? Is C.J. Stroud getting better as the year goes along? Those are the 2 criteria I think would make this a successful.
Stroud needs to make strides.
There you go.
Nicely done. Is what you're saying. Okay, great. You know, the tone, it will be set for the first game of this preseason against the Patriots, a team coming off a down season, ready to turn the page from 2022.
Let's be one today. Let's be one today.
What do you guys think the record for the Patriots is going to be? Think they're going to have a winning season?
Fumbles. It's scooped up. Duggar has it. Foot race to the 35-30. Duggar's in the clear to the 10. End zone bound. High stepping. Touchdown, New England.
Go! Let's go! That's how you win. That's how you win.
So the Patriots.
Shout out to Chicago Sports Fan Cave.
At this point, they've never sat out the postseason back-to-back years.
My man Duke in the building says 5-12,
which is wild. Everyone has something to prove at this point,
yes,
but who has the most?
I don't think it's going to be good for those Patriots.
I guess you could make a case for the coach when you lay that out with Bill Belichick. But to me, I'll go to the quarterback. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Mac Jones has a ton of pressure on him.
Something, that's for sure.
For this team to get where they want to go, get
shout
back
out
to
to
the
the Truth is
with
Light,
which they've
Texans
set
by
under Coach
3.
Belichick.
Okay.
He has to be better. He has to be more efficient. He has to
Ragnar
make better
rocks in the house,
decisions.
says go Hawks.
They talked about it in that GMFB clip about a little more poise.
Gringo Wars, yeah, man, we got the game running.
Being able to keep the team together, not to lose your cool, show a little more even keel personality. So it's not only Mac Jones' pressure on the field, but I think off the field as well. It needs to be a smoother ride this year.
And pressure, too, because the past few years, the complexion of this division has completely changed. The complexion of this team has changed as well. So where are the Patriots in this rebuild process following Brady's exit?
Shante said just being nice.
Stranglehold on this thing for the last couple years, and with Josh Allen.
You know, it's funny because like when I get into like these heavy debates and stuff like that, people always try to say I'm like biased.
There's a lot of catching up to do
for
this Patriots team. It's going to be on the defense early on because I just don't think they have those pieces offensively to go toe-to-toe. And look, Miami's not going anywhere.
Dan says, where's Purple at? I seen Purple.
The Jets. This is not the same division that they dominated for those decades plus where they just ran right through everybody. This is going to be a challenge for them to close that gap.
I mean, it seems like they're last in the division. Do you agree?
I would say roster-wise, I think
Jonas, they figured out a way.
It doesn't
to get through that. The bots will.
It doesn't feel right, but if you just
the
look
bots
on
will
paper,
subscribe
it's
to
just
you
on paper, but on paper,
just to get through that. It's crazy.
Okay, but then they bring in Bill O'Brien, and he has. There was a little bit of overlap there with Mac Jones towards the end, so that at least will hopefully.
Shout out to Dexy Gaming.
Kind of,
says 5-12, maybe 6-11.
Some extra. I don't know. I mean, I think.
Yeah, I just don't have them getting a winning, having a winning season
offensively as they were last year. They can't. It's going to be better. It's going to be better offensively. And I do believe in the defense, but man, you just look at the rest of this division, Colleen. that's a big hill. It's a big hill to climb.
Having that stability for a young quarterback at the offensive play caller position is huge. And I think that going forward, this team should absolutely improve on what they did last year, because they really can't, in my eyes, get any worse, because that's not what we're used to seeing from the Patriots. We don't want to see that. We want to see them competitive. We want to see Mac Jones take that next step. And tonight, we'll see Bailey Zappi on the field for the Patriots. We're taking you right up to kickoff of Texans and Patriots here on NFL Network. But for fans in Houston and New England, you'll need to check local listings for live coverage in your markets. And for the rest of you, Texans Patriots starts right now.
Let's go.
Texans' third first-round quarterback in team history, ready to play in his first NFL preseason game. C.J. Stroud on the field at Gillette Stadium, and Bailey Zappi on the other side, one of the young quarterbacks of the Patriots, hoping to be the face of the future for the franchise. Gillette Stadium, the Foxborough sky raining down. It's pretty gray there, but the future is hopefully brighter than what that sky looks like right now under the lights. No one is raining on our preseason parade right now. What is up, everybody? Welcome in NFL Total Access. Colleen Wolfe, Daniel Jeremiah. We have been waiting all summer for this, and now the preseason, it has arrived. Week 1, we're excited. So head coach D'Amico Ryans on the other side for the Texans. He said he wants to see C.J. Stroud not blink. That is his bar for success. What is yours?
I want to see him just be smooth, get the operation handled, get the play call, get to the line of scrimmage, no pre-snap penalties, and then just show us glimpses of what we saw at Ohio State. You look at that game against Georgia, that showed you everything you needed to see about C.J. Stroud. It was a lot of things that translate well to the next level. How about the rhythm and the accuracy? On time, the ball's in a perfect placement to be able to run after the catch. This was a little bit of a question mark for him previously, was can he get away from a free rusher? Can he create? Can he make plays? He showed you that ability in this game. Another example of him creating, eyes up.
That is for sure.
Not
He
looking
can
for
definitely
a 3-yard
move.
run. I'm looking for a touchdown through the air. Again, another example of his athleticism, wheeling out the back door against that very talented Georgia front and making some things happen. This is somebody, when he's on time and rhythm, is as accurate as you'll see entering into the NFL. The question was, when you move him, when you get him off his spot, man, there's a little bit of a struggle there. But then that Georgia game comes along, Colleen.
Shout out to you, Jobless.
He can do it.
Right.
I know he can do it. So I'm excited to see him tonight.
We've seen those flashes.
Dan,
He'll be
you
the
know we
first
do
rookie quarterback to start for the Texans
college, bro.
since
Get
David
some college
Carr.
games going.
Hi, David. So lucky for Stroud, though, he won't have to deal with Will Anderson in his face since they're teammates. The Texans gave up the 12th and 33rd picks, along with a future 1 and 3 to move up for the Alabama pass rusher. Over the past 3 years, Anderson led the FBS in sacks and TFLs, and now he brings that edge to the Texans. So how much will he improve the defense?
He's going to be their best player the second that he gets on the field defensively. He is a leverage power rusher.
Shout out to you, Eric.
Who, if you're an offensive tackle and you struggle to anchor down, you're going to get exposed by Will Anderson. He is outstanding in that regard. And he's somebody that when you watch him against tight ends, when you're watching the game tonight and you see him, just keep track of when he gets to go up against a tight end.
YC
And watch who
says,
does
I
that
drive
fullback.
trucks. I have
He
the
will
Winston
get
jersey on my
after
back.
Tight ends. So he's going to be a fun player. Fits this scheme beautifully.
Shout out to you.
D'Amico Ryans. It's an attack front. They're going to kick him out real wide, Colleen.
Yeah,
give him
we
a
got
runway.
the bots
watch him
coming
go.
strong.
Okay, so they want him to play as fast as possible tonight. It will be fast and furious out there at Gillette Stadium. And if you want to be really dialed in to this game, to the entire league, you need NFL Plus, guys. Live games on mobile, NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, game replays, and everything your heart desires all in one place. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com. Terms and conditions apply. And now here's Judy Battista in New England with some last-minute news and notes on tonight's game.
In a few minutes, we're going to see the Houston Texans young stars, C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr., take the fields for their first starts in the NFL. Stroud gets the start at quarterback over Davis Mills. Don't forget, they are in a quarterback competition in Houston. This does not mean the competition is over, but in the last week or so, Stroud has really moved ahead, is taking more and more reps with the first team and looking more comfortable running the offense. Getting the start tonight certainly puts him on track to start the season opener against the Ravens. For the Patriots, we're going to see few, if any, of the starters, and that includes quarterback Mac Jones. He's expected to dress but will not get on the field, so we will have to wait
why would he?
at least another week to see how Mac
Let
Jones
Bailey
is
Zappi
adjusting
get out there
to
and prove
Bill
himself.
O'Brien's offense.
Our thanks to Judy for that report. So, DJ, let's talk about players to watch on the Patriots side of things. Who's on your list?
Well, Marte Mapu is one of my favorite players in the draft. Everybody freaked out when he got picked. They thought, oh, Belichick's reaching here. He took this Sac State linebacker. He got selected. I said, this is one of my favorite players in the entire draft. He's versatile. He can play safety. He can play linebacker. They've cross-trained him at those
Shout out to you,
positions
Tyler.
throughout training camp. So if he gets out on the field, you're going to see Marte Mapu flying around, making plays. He's a fun one.
I have some questions, too, about the second-year running backs on this roster, too. Because, listen, we have Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots, but right now they only have 4 running backs rostered. So watching those guys tonight, seeing who pops, that's a huge, huge deal.
Yeah, if you have a fantasy football draft coming up.
Exactly.
Preseason matters because you're going to see a little bit of the pecking order. When do these guys go into the game? How
Shout
much
out to
work
Forrest.
are
What's
they
up, bro?
going to get? So
What's going on
this
with
is
you?
that time of year. I know as somebody who covers the draft, I'm excited to see the rookies for the first time. And I know everybody out there who's got a fantasy draft coming up. Hey, you're going to win your league by what you do in those later rounds. Get the number 2 running backs for these teams. Figure out who they are.
Well, especially if you're in a dynasty league. Like, if you are in a league that's been going for like 10 years, I mean, you got to hit in those later rounds. So watching those guys, watching the rookie defenders as well, like Christian Gonzalez. So a ton to be excited for. The time has arrived. Kickoff between the Texans and the Patriots. Here's Bob Sochi and Scott Zolak on the call from WBZ Boston.
Began the 2020 season under the Patriots' current offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien. We'll watch the
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Chad Ryland, the rookie out of Maryland, kicks
And
off.
we have
It's a low
kickoff.
liner bouncing off the turf and hopping
And
across
Texans
the goal line.
will
Steven
start
Sims lets
with
it skitter
the ball.
by. Interesting way for the Patriots to start this preseason. Of course, the new kickoff rule and the touchbacks to the 25. Looking at the Gillette defensive starting lineup for the Pats. Zoe mentioned Keon White, second-round pick out of Georgia Tech. Quali Davis, Roberts, experience in the middle, second-year player on the edge as well. Matt Wilson, Jelani Tavai, 2 athletic linebackers for the Pats get the call. And in the secondary, a lot of eyes this evening on number 19, first-round pick of the Patriots out of Oregon, Christian Gonzalez.
So this will be interesting to see as far as whether or not Zappi's
For
going
the
to
Houston Texans,
do
we
anything
expect
today
to
for
see
these
the
Patriots.
starters
But
early. We see
starting
C.J.
off with
Stroud,
these
the rookie quarterback,
Texans.
second
Here we go,
overall.
1st and
This
10.
year's draft taken out of Ohio State. With a short
First
drop,
play,
throws
quick
it out
pass.
to the sideline, and a big hit there applied by the receiver.
And it's going to be to Nico Collins for 8 yards.
To the NFL.
Right into Christian Gonzalez, and right from the get-go, zone coverage, quick throw out to that left side, lowers that shoulder, and Gonzalez got to be ready for that. So we get you going early, though. You want to get hit early.
We saw the pads on in practice. Big
Guy,
difference,
yeah,
the hitting.
it's all good
Take it into a game
on my
environment,
side,
right?
but
absolutely.
So with
Out
the
there,
8-yard
2nd and
pickup, now
2.
they give.
Quick
And
handoff.
Defense on the interior for the Patriots. That'll
And
force a
Singletary.
3rd down and 1.
He's
After
gonna
the
get about
rush
a
by
yard on
Devin
the play.
Singletary, a guy we got to know in the AFC East with Buffalo.
We'll take another look at this first play here. It's a quick throw out to that left side. So it's a quick out. It's zone coverage. You see him in bell technique, but he comes up. He doesn't finish it. He sits there and waits on the receiver. So the receiver has the advantage getting the leverage there. He'll learn from that.
Yeah, it's definitely like old AM radio right now. You know? It's not me though. It's from them. 3rd and 1.
The knowledge they absorb now on the
Handoff. Singletary, nice jump cut, and he's going to get that first down for the Texans.
Around the penetrating linebacker.
Yeah, it was good penetration right there. Afrene Jennings too, getting a pretty good pop right here in the middle. So Tavai's there, Jennings is there. That's a good little jump cut right him. You know, Carl Davis had a shot at it. Picks up the first down. Rain's starting to fall here in Foxborough.
Shout out to you, Sirius. Try clicking the bell again.
Now they're going to that 49ers Shanahan
and then
system.
setting notifications to all.
Coach coming over from San Francisco and a first-time offensive coordinator from the Niners staff.
Shroud.
The fresh set it down. Stroud looks to throw.
He's going to go down here. Big sack for the Patriots. Loss of 15 yards as Shroud gets sacked.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at a quality right here. So you look at the pressure right here. It's going to be internal pressure.
You got to move, kid.
For a quarterback.
You got to move those feet.
You can handle pressure off the edge. But when you have a guard that gets beat like that, you can't set your feet, and you stay with the quarterback right there, and that's a great sack.
That's a 15-yard loss for the Houston Texans on the sack by Aquale. Player the Patriots picked up several years ago.
Second and 25.
Squad. He's really been a fixture inside for them.
Snap is off. Almost sacked again. He gets away. He's going to keep it and run, and he'll get about 5 on the scramble.
From Keon White. It's Keon White here, and so it's a second-round pick from Georgia Tech.
Tactical, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro?
From this side over here. So what you're going to see is they pinch down inside. No, he's actually on the right side. That's on me right there. So Keon White comes from that right side. He's got the start from the right defensive end position. Gets good pressure right there.
Third and 21 for these Texans.
Now third down and 21 for the Texans. Patriots defense looking for the get-off. Jalen Mills, Miles Bryant, 2 veterans back there at safety. We've seen a lot of Mills, of course, on the outside as a cornerback early in his Patriots tenure. Now Stroud.
Stroud takes the snap, looks around, throws. Picked off! Interception for the Patriots. Still going on his feet. He's got a couple blockers. And they're going to take him down at about the 24. Not looking good. Not looking good for C.J. Stroud right now. Telegraphed his throw, picked off by Mills.
To me, this looks like zone to me. So this is just a bad throw by Stroud right here in the middle of the field. And eventually you're going to see Mills break on this. So it's zone coverage. He reads the quarterback's eyes. Little pressure.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
So the Patriots with the first down.
First and 10 for the Patriots. Zappy up.
The second-year quarterback from Western Kentucky. With Pierre Strong in the backfield. He takes the handoff.
First play, handoff. And goes nowhere.
Across the line of scrimmage.
Strong for no gain.
Look at this pick here, Bob, for a second. So
shout out to Dukes. Does that won't help his confidence? Not
you
at
see
all.
Mills just hovering in the middle. He's sort of playing that robber technique. Reads the quarterback's eyes. Sees C.J. Stroud look to the right. Stares it down, throws it, and he picks it off.
A couple of years ago, he recovered a fumble on an early possession for Philadelphia in his preseason
second and
debut
10.
as a Patriot. Now the Green Goblin with a pick to start this preseason.
Play action. Zappy throws. Then he picked up by Strong. He'll get about 6 yards on the catch. 3rd and 4 for the Patriots.
Take a look at Bailey Zappi in the action here. So it's almost like it's the double draw move. So you turn your back to the defense, you spin your shoulders back around. It's a nice little dump off to Strong. And that's going to be the big question here as we move forward. Third down backs. Who's going to be able to catch the
Jones
ball
is not in.
Zappy's
Zappy's in.
to help Ramondre
Bailey
Stevenson.
Zappi.
They lost Ty Montgomery.
3rd and 4
receiver, running back,
for these
hybrid,
Patriots.
Good ball catcher out of the backfield early in training camp, and now with the third down coming up,
Zappy pressured, and he'll get sacked, taken down. Texans with the blitz.
Third, 4.
And that's going to be a loss of 7 yards.
Can those potentially be two
leading
down
to a field goal
type down? Say you pick up 3. Maybe you want to go for it on 4th
for
and
these
1.
Patriots.
But Bailey tried to set the feet and looked like a secondary blitz right there. Came off the edge.
We're going to talk a lot about the offensive line as this evening progresses. One of the interesting competitions in camp, preseason, between the place kickers. Nick Folk is out there, the veteran. He's been the Patriots' reliable place kicker the last few years for a 44-yard
44-yarder. Kick is up. And it's good right down the middle. Patriots get on the board 3-0.
Pick by Mills leads to the points off the foot of Folk.
All right, so quick timeout, commercial break. Score is currently 3-0. Shaky start for C.J. Stroud through a pick. Set up the Patriots with good field position. Defense stepped up for the Texans, though, so that was a good sign. Patriots kick a field goal, 3-0. 9 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Tactical, yeah, man. It's like the old school radio, yo. I wonder if they'll fix it or if that's just what we're gonna expect. I mean, it is what it is. Like I could call it without them if you guys want me to. It's up to you. Yo, I can't do it. Calm down, Jonas. Calm down, bro. What's up, Happy Face? Hope you're doing well. Good as well, man. Hope you're doing okay. Shout out to you guys. We got 142 viewers, 54 likes. The next goal is going to be 100. We need 46 more. 46 more likes, 46 more thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated as we get back to it.
Houston's first possession, and I'm telling David Andrews all about it. This is how I did it.
Oh, yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it. There you go.
To the left. I wouldn't have cut back across the grain like you did. No, exactly. Two good leaders right there.
Warren Mills was saying, if only I had you out there blocking to lead the way.
I mean, doesn't look at Keon White, too. He looks like a 10-year vet.
Ryan says, how many women do you have? What?
Get down there next to them. Some of these kids look so young.
Like what are you talking about, man?
There's a young man who's been in the NFL.
You mean like on the channel?
Since the spring. Chad Ryland, Fear of the Turtles, Zoe.
Shout out to 2 Rad. What's up, man? What's going on with you, bro?
He kicks off in the direction
we back at it,
Sims.
football season.
This time drifts right, takes it out of the end
Texans
zone.
will get it back after the field goal. Takes it from the end zone.
He dives out to the 18-yard line with Calvin
they'll start at the
Munson,
18.
who's been around this organization off and on through the last several seasons. Downfield for the Pats and back out there with that green mouth guard. And, of course, the green locks, Jalen Mills.
Shout out to Forrest. So we're getting a little personal here.
Name Green Goblin. You use it a lot.
Too much.
Shout out to Anti-Furry.
I get it. I won't use it
for
again
subscribing.
tonight.
Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Jr.
Thank you for subscribing.
That is calling the defense here. So he's getting guys set, getting guys moving. And that's going to be multiple this year.
1st and 10 for the Texans.
You know, Bentley tonight, of course, he's really emerged as the leader from the linebacking level.
Handoff. Singletary. It's a nice hole. And he'll get 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5.
Sam Roberts, the second-year defensive.
Niall M, what's going on, bro? Shout out to you.
It's a lot of reps for these guys.
I don't think I've seen you since last season.
Yeah, so much of this league is substitution based. You know, you'll run 2 defensive.
It's been a while
from the line. You have 3rd down specialists.
Was the CJ Stroud interception bad? He telegraphed it.
To have 11 guys
you
just
know?
go play.
And with fewer linebackers on the field,
so I'd say that's pretty bad. You know, it wasn't like a tip and then pick. He definitely telegraphed it.
10% of the time.
2nd and 5.
That's the new trend really across the NFL. Now in the second.
Stroud, quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. He almost got Singletary destroyed. He's got to.
Yeah, it's really good.
He's got to switch it up.
Wilson comes in the A gap.
You got to look off the receiver, Stroud.
Forces this quick throw.
My goodness. It's going to get somebody hurt out there real bad.
Have a pick 6 out of it. Yeah, that's that complimentary. The front end helps the back end. You apply that pressure. Quarterback doesn't want to throw it that fast. Yeah, it's spinning a little bit right now for C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, and Jennings making it a little difficult on the spotters here because last year he wore
3rd and 5.
Now 33. Wilson changed from 30 to 3. New numbers for some familiar Patriots. Now the 3rd down and 5, again out of the gun. Stroud.
Pressure coming. He gets hit.
And incomplete.
Incomplete. It is not looking good.
Great pressure.
Wait a second. There's a flag.
Pressure by Jennings.
Here come the refs.
Len Clark is
roughing the passer.
Defense number 95.
They saved him.
15-yard penalty. First down.
So Aquale records a sack on the first series for a loss of 15. Now he's called for roughing the passer. A 15-yard infraction.
Oh, he was in motion. Come on, ref.
We're looking for stuff.
Really, ref?
Broadcast too here.
He's in motion.
We talked about this. Some of the new rules. He reached out with the right hand, tried to brace himself. There was really no contact. I mean, it's going to be point of emphasis. This is what we do in this league now. You and I are going to be doing this all year. Second guessing these type of calls. But
yeah, it
First
almost
and
looked
10.
to me as though he leaped to avoid injury.
Hand off.
Trying to hurdle his teammate.
Singletary get about a yard on the run.
And almost
Second and
minimal
9.
contact with a quarterback as Tavai makes
Eric
the
says he's going to
play
get those
there on the
receivers
cleanup
hurt.
for the
Yeah,
Patriots.
if he keeps throwing like that, he's going to get his receivers hurt, and they're going to be mad at him because you can't throw that ball like that and leave your receivers wide open to get destroyed.
To sort of avoid him, landed on that right
crazy.
side. They want him to land on all fours, though. That's sort of the new rule. Like, you've really got to brace yourself.
Second and
both
9.
hands, both knees.
Texans with Dalton Schultz, the former Cowboy, in motion, setting up a bunch on the left.
Play action. Stroud almost goes down, stays on his feet, throws. That's going to be a catch. And Sims will get 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 4.
It's Jennings again with the pressure. Jennings has been unblockable.
Shout out to Timothy Howell. What's going on with you, man?
And I'm with you. It's tough watching him.
OG's in the house. What up?
Because that's a corner number to us. But he gets great pressure from the left. Keon White
We
from
still
the right
here.
gets
We ain't
the
going
shoulder
nowhere.
hit. That's more of a
We
shot
back.
on Stroud than the
Football
previous play
season.
that got called for the 15.
3rd and 4.
Already mid-season form.
I'll have more of this, please. No, but I'll have more of this pressure. If we can generate pressure with our front seven like this, you're going to be able to do great things defensively.
Now, the Pats recorded 54 sacks last year, most in the Belichick era, now forcing a 3rd down and 4.
He has time. Looks around, and he runs. Goes down. Ball popped out, but it's not a fumble. They're going to rule him down by contact. 4th and 2.
Of the first down line to gain.
And we'll see what they do here.
This is a good job by White staying with the play.
Hamasiro, NFL Network.
It down on Stroud. So Stroud gets back there, and again, it's Jennings from the outside. He gets double chipped. But watch White come down from that backside, wraps him up, gets him down. It's a good job. That's the way you tackle a quarterback. Lasso him up, get him down.
The Patriots will deploy one of the rookie receivers, Demario Douglas.
Right, so they are going to punt.
Hoping to return a punt from Cameron Johnston, the former Eagle out of Australia. The shoulder
Kick
high.
is off.
Snap, punches it.
And fair catch at the 12.
Patriots will start their second series with a 3-0 lead in Foxborough from inside the 20.
All right, so it's going to take us to a quick timeout commercial break. Score is still 3-0. Patriots up. They just get the ball back, or got the ball back. Defense stepping it up. Shout out to Andrew for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Mikal Williams, what's going on with you, bro? Good to see you, my man. Welcome back to another season. Let's get to it. Let's get to the poll. 178 votes, 56% for the Patriots, holding it down. We got 188 viewers, 68 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We need 22 more likes, 22 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you for all the support. The next goal is 100 likes. Make sure you're hitting that like button, that thumbs up. Shout out to Lenny. What's going on with you, man? Owl Shadow in the house. Shout out to Bulldogs for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Bulldogs. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing as we get to this quick commercial break. Tactical says this is why there's a preseason. Working them kinks out is a must. Yeah, you have to. Absolutely have to. There's so many issues right now with the Texans that if this was their week 1, I'd be really, really concerned. 100%. Shout out to you guys for getting us to those 83 likes. We need 17 more to get 100. Let's keep it going.
Last season for the Patriots as the right tackle. Mafia, one of the rookies inside. Then you got Douglas and Booty, rookie wide receivers. The
Frank, it's just music that I purchased the rights for, just to have something for you guys to listen to between breaks. All right, here we go. Zappy and company.
Zappy, the quarterback,
first and 10.
Begins in his second season after winning his first 2 starts last year. Fakes it right.
Fake, throws on the screen. And Taylor's going to get about 3 yards on the play. Second and 7.
Yeah, 2 quick throws by Zappy here early in this game. One to Strong, another check down right here. That's an intended
Shout out
screen.
to Alistair Hall. Says Texans is going to be trash this season.
Hard, for this unit.
There's a lot of faith in CJ Stroud.
These 5 have not played a lot of football together. So that screen game is all based on timing.
Faded, yeah.
Usually doesn't come together for some time, even when you have 5 guys who are playing extensively.
Second and 7 for these Patriots.
In recent years. Thornton motions to the slot near side, bottom of your screen.
Killed one. Skill to play.
Bailey Zappi changing things at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff. Nice defense by the Texans. As that's going to be a loss for Strong, loss of a yard.
Coming up. People talk about a lot on the quarterback's play to the Bill O'Brien offense. What does that mean?
Well, it's something to watch here. And, you go back to other years, Charlie Weiss, whether, I had Ray Perkins back in the day. And it's tough to give guys a lot in preseason because you're not used to working with everybody. But like Billy just wants to see how individual guys react.
Shout out to Khalil. What up, man?
What's going on with you? You heard him do kill there. So he killed the original call. And he eventually went for the handoff. It didn't work. McDermott got beat on the left.
Zappy looks around, throws deep. What a catch! Are you kidding me? Thornton for 27 yards. What a throw and a catch.
Zappy off the back foot. He spins this one. It's 101 on the outside. It's a little shake route. You're going to see Bailey. He feels the pressure coming up the middle. He knows he's got to get rid of this.
Stayed in that pocket, threw a nice bomb. What a catch by Thornton.
He did it a couple times last
year. Very nice play.
And now Zappy on the short drop, turns back.
Zappy, another throw, another catch, plenty of space.
Tightrope into another first down for New England.
Just short of the first down, it looks like. It'll be second and 1.
So that'll leave the Pats a yard
9 yards
Here's
for
something
Nixon.
With Billy that you'll see as you base his offense. You spread it out. So he's looking left. He's trying to get the ball to the left. He didn't like it. He knew where the flat route was. In his head, came right back to the right, checked it down, and he picked up nice yardage.
Patriots offense on the move at midfield. James Ferentz.
Quick shout out to Cody Vlogs Adventure for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Cody. Welcome to the channel.
Give to Harris, plowing forward and
as Harris gets 2 yards on the run. That'll be a first down for your Patriots.
It's a good throw. You get excited seeing balls, thrown down the field. Talking with Coach, a lot was predetermined going into camp. A lot of red area work where everything's tight. It's tight windows. Sometimes it's frustrating for quarterbacks. You really got to thread that needle. It's nice to get back there and let one go downfield.
Zappy identifying the protections for the Patriots. Much more confident, it seems, comfortable as a second-year quarterback.
Quick snap. Bailey's got time, gets out of trouble. Throws incomplete. That'll lead to second and 10.
By the Texans downfield. He had 2 verticals on both sides. He wanted to go down there. So we'll take a look at it from up high. So we call this the M22.
B Skills says 2 things. Is this game on TV? It's on NFL Network.
So
is the rookie quarterback playing? Yes, CJ Stroud is playing.
It's picked up. He's looking to go deep. He didn't like the look. Spun out of the pressure. And he did the smart thing right here, Bob, throwing it away.
Second down and 10 for the Patriots. We're going
second
to
and
flex
10.
Out the back, Harris, and go empty. Zappy, quick throw.
Zappy, quick throw on the screen.
And he dives under the defender.
And it's going to be maybe a yard on the play.
Under the defender. Perryman, the veteran linebacker, in the middle of that defense for Houston.
Interesting.
Forcing a minimal gain.
Here you're on preseason, going empty. Quick throw down the line of scrimmage.
Shout out to you, William. Thanks a lot, man.
Former Ernie
Thanks
Adams,
for the support.
Draft pick. Nice little send-off for Ernie there.
J.J. Taylor checks in along with Ferkser's Bill Belichick. Works on the sideline for the
Third and
Pats.
10.
We mentioned in the open, 49th preseason in the NFL for him. First full offseason for Bailey Zappi.
And flag. Looks like offensive line jumped.
False start. False start on the left side. Could be the tackle.
False start.
Could be McDermott.
False start. Offense number 75.
Loss of 5, 3rd and 15.
Third down.
Shout out to you, Scott. What up, bro? Robert Brady in the building. What's going on with you, Robert?
Saw him last year, finished the season
Safari in the house.
Let's
go, yo.
That's a tough gig, yo. You're on a practice squad. You get picked up. You get called up, and you get forced into the line of fire. And
JJ in the house. OG's in the building. Let's go. Shout out to all you guys. 3rd and 15 for these Patriots. Here we go.
Now the Pats look at the 3rd down and 15.
Quick fake, throws on the screen. And Taylor gets a little bit of space, 8 yards, but it's not enough for the first down, so it'll be 4th and 7.
And the Patriots with their early lead. After the promising start to the drive on the long completion to Thornton, are going to be forced to punt.
JJ, tomorrow we have
first look
the Packers
at the rookie out of Michigan State, Bryce
and
Barry.
the Bengals
Became the first team since the Raiders
Broncos and the Cardinals
to draft a kicker and a punter in the same
Saturday.
draft.
We've got I got to go through the list, but yeah, I'm streaming for the next 4 days.
Nice
2 games a day.
Nice for camp. You put both those guys in the same room at the hotel.
This kid with a strong right leg. This time puts the
Punt
nose of the
is
football
off.
down and turns it over.
Fair catch
Sims with a fair
at the
catch.
10.
Take that.
And that's where Houston will start. I'll give you the stream schedule on this commercial break coming up. All right, so quick timeout, commercial break. Score is still 3-0. Texans get the ball back with 1:52 seconds left in the first quarter. As far as my stream schedule, here we go. Jay will be streaming. Obviously, tonight we got your Texans and the Patriots. After this is going to be the Vikings and the Seahawks. And then tomorrow we're doing the Packers and the Bengals, as well as the Broncos and the Cardinals. Saturday, it's going to be the Colts and my Bills Mafia at 1 o'clock. And then we're going to do the Eagles and the Ravens at 7. On Sunday, it's going to be the early games, 1 o'clock, Kansas City Chiefs, Saints, Kansas City Chiefs versus New Orleans Saints. And then Sunday at 4 p.m. is going to be the 49ers versus the Raiders. And that is my stream schedule for the next 4 days. Your boy Jay is working. We back. We are back. So shout out to all you guys. If you have not already, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on notifications so that you don't miss a stream. This is what we do. 235 viewers, 93 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, we need 7 more to hit 100. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 7 more. I do thank you for the support and rocking with us today. Shout out to Scott coming through with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you, Scott. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for the support.
Good to hear you back on the mic for games. Help it up.
Cream Soda Games says CJ showing some bust observations so far. Interception, sack, stumbles on air. Let him work the kinks out. We'll get there. Shout out to you guys for getting us over that 100 likes. Let's keep it going.
Jones not playing this evening. Michael Owenu still coming off the ankle surgery. He's been on the PUP list since training camp got underway.
I like this. They're rolling with the same 11 on defense again, allowing them to play and get in this type of rhythm. Trade my dad for gloves. What kind of gloves, though?
Like
First and 10 for these
gloves?
Texans.
Ski gloves?
Now new quarterback for the Houston Texans.
Davis Mills is in. CJ Stroud is out. First play is going to be a handoff. Singletary for 5 yards.
Houston running back Singletary.
I'm still mad that we got rid of Singletary.
I liked it when he was coming out. Well, he was one of the
I wish he would have stayed with the Bills.
People talked about the so-called draft experts.
Just like Zach Moss. I love that combo. I don't know why so many people had issues with it.
Jones, of course, in the first round. Mills
Not to hate on Cook or anything like that, but
rookie season. With a terrible Houston team last
is
year,
what it
though,
is.
the Texans collectively threw 19 interceptions and drafted Stroud number 2
Second
overall
and 5.
in this year's draft. Second and
Play
5
action.
off the play.
Mills, quick throw.
And it's a
Low to the
but a good
ground.
catch
And
by
that's going to be
Kane
incomplete.
Dell. Now they say he's incomplete.
3rd and 5.
Or maybe they said it all along. I said it was complete.
Shout out to Aaron W. Says, I didn't find this channel until Thursday last season. Glad to find this channel. Feels like watching with family. Keep up the good work for us, Jay. Thanks, brother. Shout out to you, Eric. Thanks for the love and support, man. I'm glad you're here rocking with us.
Good communication here between
all good vibes.
Steve Belichick
all
and Gerard Mayo
good
there on the
vibes.
sideline. Sending guys in, getting the hand signals.
All right, here we go.
Coach
3rd and
Belichick
5.
down, watching his defense from way behind.
Meanwhile, again, Bryant and Mills communicating from up top with a receiver, Mechie in motion.
It's like Wade in at nickel.
Mills has time, steps up, throws. That's a catch. That's Shrek for 10 yards.
Down in the open field. Good play there.
That
by
Shrek's not
Bledsoe
green,
and Devine
though.
for the Patriots, but a gain of 10 in the
Shrek
first down.
gets 10 on the play.
Mechie,
Shout out to Christopher Anderson for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, Christopher.
He's a really good competitor, tough kid. He's going to be good for them. You know, they got a young base.
He's been through so much adversity the last couple of years. Torn ACL in the SEC championship game, and then last July diagnosed with a form of leukemia.
1st and 10 at the 25 for the Texans.
As a Houston Texan playing against the Patriots this evening. Remarkable young man.
Another handoff. Quick stop for that Patriots defense. No gain on the play. And that's going to run the clock down. That'll lead us to the end of the first quarter.
Got paid a nice contract, and he's out there, gets the pick, and he gets the run stuff right
Wildstar
there.
888, what up, man?
What's
going on with you, bro?
Actually. Like what I'm seeing from him.
And that's a fine note on which to end the opening quarter. It was his interception to set up an early lead for Dietrich Wise' New England Patriots.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Score is still locked in at 3-0. Texans do have the ball back. When we come back to start the second quarter, it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Houston Texans 25. Shout out to LML, says, for those of us rejoining since last season, remind us you're a Bills fan, correct? Bring the hate to me now. Yes, I am a Bills Mafia member. Through and through, born and raised to the day that I die. I'm a Bills Mafia member. But I stream all teams. And I am unable to be unbiased when I stream these games, except obviously when the Bills are playing, because you know that's just what it is. Y'all can say what you want to say. All right. I'm Bills Mafia. But for the other games, I'm completely unbiased. And then obviously when I do pick a team, it's based off of my predictions from projections, stats, analytics, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm never picking a team just because I like a team. It's because I'm looking at numbers and stuff. But when it comes to my Bills, the numbers don't matter. We win it. Humble Bills fan, you already know, man. Let's go. Forest Green, Bills Mafia all the way. You guys know that. Let's go. Shout out to each and every one of you. 381 viewers, 116 likes. Let's keep it going. The next goal is 125. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Let's keep it going. After this one, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the Vikings and Seahawks. That's going to be later on tonight, part of our double header. So if you have not, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell, turning notifications the way you don't miss a stream. And if you have not already, share this with your friends and family. Let them know that Jay is the #1 NFL streamer on YouTube. Yes, self-proclaimed, because I am the best. All right, quick timeout. Commercial break. Let's get into the poll. 308 votes, 57% for the Patriots. As we get back to it.
Time with a 3-0 lead for the Pats after a quarter, and a couple of guys who always seem to have a great time together with us now from New Jersey.
Of course, this evening, presiding over the Twins cast, Jreasn and Devin McCourty. Guys, how's it going?
Alistair Hall, top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Messing up anything so far.
Oh, that's a good one.
To the media, he's trying to follow on you guys' footsteps. I'm showing him the ropes. We got great energy over here, guys.
Hey, what do you think of Jalen Mills in the play?
I'll give it to you in the next commercial break.
First preseason game. This guy's playing
Davis Mills takes a snap.
Yeah, I think
gets out of trouble. Flag was thrown.
He's flying around, showing great leadership and energy. I think it's really giving the team.
And this may be a hold on the offense.
Boost. The big plays he's made, obviously getting an interception, but even that tackle for loss. And he's celebrating. I love that.
How about the communication, the green dot? You know, lots made out of who's making the calls up front, the substitutions, looking at the sideline. How important is that? Devin and I.
Shout out to Go Cardinals. What's up, man?
Really.
Yeah, I mean, it's key. As long as you have someone that isn't, like, absolutely horrible at listening and then talking. I've experienced that, not to throw him under the bus, but when Kyle Van Noy had it, first game in 2017, he was really bad. He was arguing with Matty P, but Matty P couldn't hear him.
But watching this game, does it go to show you that Devin McCourty wasn't that special? They can still communicate
Shout out to Luann.
What's
going on with you, Luann?
I mean, they are
Joe's Mafia in the house. 2nd and 20 for these Texans.
Forces a penalty on Houston. Devin, some of the guys this past week talked about moving from the outside to center field. Some of the
Mills throws deep, goes for it all, overthrew it.
From the cornerback spot.
It could have been caught by Dell.
Expand your vision or change your outlook.
A little overthrown. It's going to lead to 3rd and 20.
Expand my vision and look at different things and really look at everybody. But I'll say the number one thing, I had to start.
Shout out to Candy Pie. What's going on with you?
Playing Buffalo, I moved. They motion. I had to go to a check, and I'm looking like somebody got to make this check.
No way.
And then it dawned on me after the play, like, oh, that's my job now. So I had to learn to communicate more, but I got used to it.
And Jreasn, did Devin give you a chance to have some input too defensively?
Quick handoff.
All the safeties when I was in New England.
That's going to be Aginbawali getting 10 yards on the run, 4th and 10.
So Bill or Mayo or Steve, they be in the meet and flow. They're like, no one can make the check unless Dev does it. That way we're all
Welcome
on
to the
same
channel,
page.
Candy Pie. Thank you for being here.
Like, yo, we got to get to it. But, oh, thanks for that. So, yeah.
I'm the one that got you that famous.
Shout out to Jonathan Sanabria for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
I mean,
we showed some video here of you two guys embracing in Kansas City. And Bob and I
Texans will punt
big games, had some Super Bowls.
from their 25.
I have not had a better time calling a game than that Kansas City football game, that AFC title game. Was that one of your favorites,
Shout out to you, Cardell.
Oh, by far for me, that was an opportunity.
Fair catch at the 17 for the Patriots. That's what they will start over.
That game, the tale of two halves, was an amazing game. You did a decent job, buddy.
Hey, guys, that was one of the best memories of Patriots football in the last decade plus. Thanks so much for the time. We'll talk to you a little bit later on.
Sounds good.
All right, so quick timeout commercial break as score is still 3-0. Patriots get the ball back after their defense once again. Shout out to Timothy Miller for subscribing. Thanks a lot, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so as promised, who's my top 5 quarterbacks? Keep in mind, this is not based off of stats. This is my own personal list, okay? This is not about tiers. This is not about stats. This is not about Super Bowls. This is my personal top 5, all right? Number 1, Tom Brady. Number 2, Joe Montana. Number 3, Steve Young. Number 4, I got to go Jim Kelly. And then number 5, I got to go Warren Moon. Warren Moon. That'll be my top 5. And I know somebody's going to freak out right now. I'm ready for it. Somebody's going to freak out now. 374 viewers, 130 likes. Next goal is 150. We just need 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, to hit that 150 mark. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Shantae. Says, love that top 5. Thank you. Thank you. Duke says, Steve Young, question mark? Why is there a question mark next to Steve Young's name? Yo, Pat's Prod is losing his mind right now. Shout out to Frank. He respects the top 5. Luann says, Jim Kelly. Yes, Jim Kelly. Y'all don't do it now. I told y'all that was my top 5. Mine. Don't hate. Shout out to Candy Pie says Drew Brees. Drew Brees was a hell of a quarterback, without a doubt. Guru Burrow Gaming says, how are the Texans looking so far? Terrible. I'm just being real with you. They're looking absolutely terrible right now.
Out of Baylor, injured last year in the preseason. So late start to his rookie campaign after the broken collarbone. As the 50th overall selection in 2022, and a young man with tremendous speed. And he and Bailey Zappi, the Patriots
quarterback. All right, here we go. First and 10 for these Patriots.
For the third series for this New England offense. Zappy with a give
and off to Strong, and he'll get about 3 yards on the run.
We now head downstairs to the Bob's
Second and
Discount
7.
Furniture Studio. And our good pal, Paul Perillo, who's watched a lot of Tyquan Thornton.
Hi, Paul.
Shout out to Girl Bro Gaming. Says good. That means we're in mid-season form.
Zoe, you hit on it. You know, when the
what I expected.
Nice to see the ball getting downfield, and I really think Thornton is a really important guy because
it's not good,
I think
man.
He's different from all the rest of the receivers the Patriots have.
Shout out to Wishy Washy. Thanks a lot, man.
Speed. He also has some size to his
Second
game.
and 7.
And that's Steven Nelson and Jalen Petrie there that he got in between. Those are guys that are going to play defense. They're going to be starters for the Texans. So
quick
it's not
throw
like he's
on
out
the
there
screen
against all
to Trey Nixon for 5 yards.
Those are two guys the Texans are
3rd and
relying
2.
on, and I think he, meaning Thornton, if he can get into the mix.
Jesse Rosado really says the Texans is looking okay.
To be a downfield kind of guy.
All right, if
a lot of stuff underneath for the rest.
Trash is okay to you, then hey.
Horizontally a lot.
I know that
already tonight.
Things are subjective sometimes. I totally get it.
Would be huge for this offense.
Totally when we talk about speed, 4.28 40-yard speed.
Yeah, we'll take a look at Thornton right here on the outside. Like, again, right there, you get off the jam. That's the key for him coming from Baylor. Could he get off the jam? But he
shout out to Ryan Bark. Oh, you got me, man.
Make more plays
yeah,
like
man. You're totally right. You're totally right.
To recognize that speed. If
I am.
You're just going to run through and they're never going to throw it to him. You know, defenses aren't going to key on that.
3rd and 2.
Right as well. That's Steven Nelson, the former Chief, Steeler, Eagle. Nelson played against the Patriots in that game against Kansas City in the AFC Championship.
Quick throw. Nice stop.
See, that's one
by
right
these
there.
Texans. It'll be 4th and 1.
You catch that, and you make that guy miss to pick up that first down. We get it? Yeah, it's going to force a 4th down. Now they got a punt. Just something like that. That was bunch left. So they ran that trips bunch left.
Michi,
one-on-one with Strong.
I think he's been in and out.
Side, and just couldn't make the catch and make the guy miss.
Yeah, he's been in and out.
And another opportunity for Bryce Behringer. Last time out, the rookie punter from Michigan State pinned the Texans deep.
All right, so the Patriots will now punt.
To flip the field with Sims deployed again for Houston. Behringer played in the Senior Bowl along with Chad Ryland. Good friends going back.
Kick is off.
It's a miss hit. It's going to come
bad
down
kick.
around the 35 and take a Patriot-friendly bounce and keep
got
going.
A nice roll from it.
Inside the 20.
And they'll take it at the 18.
So
where the Texans will start.
Bats. All
right, quick shout out to Matthew Swank for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Matthew. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing as we take this quick commercial break. Kick back to the Texans. This has been a real interesting game. Slow grind. The over-under was 37.5. I don't see it happening, considering what's going on here. Nice defensive battle, 3-0. 11 minutes and 43 seconds left in the second quarter as we take a timeout. Commercial break. Yes, please share the stream with all your baby mamas and your baby daddies. Y'all know it's ladies on here too, yo. Man, this is so crazy. This is how you know we're back. We are back with the NFL when the bots come hard. Without a doubt. All right, 394 viewers, 137 likes. We need 13 more to hit 150. 13 more likes, 13 more thumbs up. Smash that like, that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. Girl Bro says, I'm hoping it's better for the Texans, but I've also been wishing that since our last winning season. I'm hoping for a better future. Listen, there was talent, at one point with the Texans. I mean, even Hopkins was there at one point. It's just, they've had certain pieces, and sometimes they didn't know what to do with them, and it's tough. I know it's tough being a Texans fan right now, but hey, maybe they can pull it together.
Come back, and if you want to play special teams, what it takes. You got to be a little bit crazy.
Candy Pie says, "I hate my baby daddy." So
be the gunner and run through a double block like this. Watch him get blocked in the back. Brendan Schooler gets hit right there. He knows it, and then he goes right back at him because you got me. You got away with one right there. So you'll be looking for it next time. He's got that Latimer look to him from the program, one of my favorite football movies. Just don't smash car windows with your head, and you'll be all right. It's a good gunner right there. Kid's got a motor, man.
He's got a motor, and
talking to the boss.
OBJ is washed.
He used his mouth to tell us a lot about Matthew Slater and the
we'll
influence
see.
He's had on Schooler as a
First
player,
and 10 for these Texans.
Schooler made this team as an undrafted free agent a year ago. Now the Pats with 14 special teams.
Toss to Boone. He gets a little bit of space. Still going.
Boone on the run for
He'll get 8 yards on the play.
Coming over for the Patriots.
Second and 2.
Among the tacklers.
Still rolling with the same defense here. Christian Gonzalez.
Shout out to Foxbat 177. Thanks a lot, man. Much love.
They're still looking for that block in the back. Austin Murphy used to write for Sports Illustrated. Maybe praised
shout out to the Half Man for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
The work you have to do.
Thank you for subscribing.
There's Slater who does it gracefully.
They flipped Keon White to the other side, so he's working.
Also, Justin Jefferson 18 for subscribing.
Again, Boone on the rush.
Boone, another big run, still going. Boone's came in fired up, ready to go. He'll get 12 yards on the carry.
But a first down rush for the Texans worth 12.
I mean,
first down.
It's a big gain, and it could have gone for more if not for Mills. Mills gets up there under pressure, almost over pursues this thing, but watch. He gets through there, grabs the shirt, hangs on. And I don't know who really makes that tackle.
Football's
It
back,
looks like it's going to be
let's go.
Christian Gonzalez coming in.
Shout out to Pyro James coming through with the $20 super chat. Says football is back. Let's go. Shout out to you, Pyro James. Thank you for the $20 super chat donation.
But only for a short period.
Thank you for the support, my friend.
Again with a pitch, this time to the right. And Farms barrels over Boone.
As Boone runs about 3 yards on the play, he gets stopped that time.
And you heard Devin and Jason talking about it's good to see guys just get out there and play. You're not thinking a ton, you're not substituting a ton. It's basic zone. And what they're trying to figure out is, okay, watch these guys in one-on-one. This is really the first true
shout out to Luann
in camp.
Let's go, yo.
You try and protect each other. You wear the guardian caps, which is a league mandate now during practice. So teams wearing the guardian caps are off now. We're in a game situation. So real contact here.
Play action. Mills rolls out, throws deep. That's going to be a catch. No, he dropped it.
Punches it out.
Good defense. Punched out at the end.
Really good pressure by Keon White. They flipped it.
Shout out to you, Candy Pie. Thank you for the
He's
subscription.
the left defensive end. He's going to come here.
Thank you
but
for subscribing.
Watch him stay with Mills here.
George Tucker in the house.
Watch the pressure.
What's up,
Doesn't
George?
get sucked down inside. Gets there. There's the catch, and there's the good punch out with that quick left hand. Gonzalez and trail technique from the other side. So a little bit of man coverage here. And boom, knocks that ball out with that left hand. Good ball skills. Ball seemed like it was starting to come out.
RB King, what up, man?
I think they're going to rule it a completed pass, though, because the Texans are out to the 47 of New England. So, indeed, when we got to look
And
up
off.
replay, I was
This
about
will
to
lead
say,
to 1
like
yard
you
on
might
the
have
run.
had possession there, and the officials, of course, saw it that way with the give by Ogunbowale.
We've been on the other end of that, too.
Second and 9.
And say, well, he didn't really have control of that ball. The ball's coming down the jersey. No, can't be looking at the sideline for any substitutions here right now. And that's one thing here in camp. The team's in really good
Now you got to
shape.
ball out.
You see them run. They do
no
the
subs.
hills.
You got to ball out.
Down
Yeah.
there, Coach Belichick blowing the whistle. Fourth quarter. You're trying to get as many snaps as you can. Every rep is key.
And a good shot at Gerard Mayo, of course.
Second
the
and 7.
linebacker for the Patriots.
In zone
Came with an effort to keep him around this offseason.
Another run. Bobbled the ball. And it looks like the Patriots may have it.
To give the Patriots the chance for recovery. Although it looks like the linebacker Munson comes away with a loose football.
They do.
The
Patriots get it. My goodness. This is absolutely terrible.
miss, handle
for
the
the Texans right now. Patriots recover the fumble.
Impact player right away. And he may hit
wow.
It here. Ball's on the ground. But watch Keon White coming
terrible,
right with the big left
terrible
shoulder.
by Davis Mills not securing that ball and making sure that
Patriots take over.
he handed it off to him properly.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Shout out to Purple. Purple in the building. Let's go. Shout out to the family. Wrench Gang in the house. Let's go. My goodness. It really pains me to see this because I expected the Texans to come out a little bit stronger than what they did. But, hey, the defense is keeping them in the game. We'll see if they can do the same thing here. Patriots get the ball at the Houston 49. 8 minutes and 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Score is 3-0 as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to Melvin, says, excellent defensive game. Yes, sir. 385 viewers, 157 likes. The next goal is going to be 200. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Fabio, says, gang, gang in the building. George Tucker coming through with the 99-cent donation. Shout out to you, George. Up for the support. Thank you for the 99-cent donation, my friend. Melvin says, Jay, you got to come up with the top 10 list. Man, listen, I'm working on it. Do you know how crazy? Like, I didn't realize this, but they said like it takes like YouTube channels, like I think it was like 3 years or something like that, 3 to 5 years to get 50,000 subscribers. We did that in 1. So, shout out to you guys. We got the best community on YouTube. So, much love to all you guys for making that happen. Shout out to each and every one of you.
Win football games, take advantage of other teams' mistakes. This is Calvin Munson. He's going to get blocked, but he's going to end up recovering the fumble. Here's Keon White coming from the edge. So here's the toss. It's toss left. Ball's on the ground. Watch the hit by White and the eventual
Beautiful
recovery
hit by White.
Munson. Other team makes the mistake. You've got to take advantage of it. Belichick talking to him right now. Keon White, number 99. He looks like a beast right now.
So the Patriots take over after the turnover, second of the game.
Shout out to Unmade Champion, 1st and 10 for these Patriots. Quick throw, that's going to be caught. And that'll be Thornton for 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6.
Standing by in the Bob's Discount Furniture Studio. We've talked about Thornton, a second.
Eric says we need to get you to 100,000. Man, listen, let's keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it going.
I mean, Zoe talked about
Make sure
this
you're
guy
sharing this with your friends and your family. Tell them to subscribe.
He's going to be impressive in the airports, guys. This guy
and
fills
I'm
out
sure
a uniform.
we'll hit that by
the athleticism
the
at
end of
that
this
size
season,
is really
hopefully.
jumping off the field tonight. You see how active he is coming up.
2nd and 6.
I kind of thought when they drafted him, he looked like more of a Dietrich Wise kind of that kind of
quick handoff. Texans defense stepping up. That's going to be a loss of 2 on Harris.
During the training camp practices as a
that'll
down
lead to
guy
3rd and
inside,
8.
and as we've seen tonight off the edge, he's been a real problem for these guys for Houston. And I know both teams are using a lot of backup offensive linemen, so some of these guys are getting overwhelmed. But this is Keon White's first NFL game. He's been dominant.
And it's not a three-point stance. I mean, excuse me, it's not a two-point stance. He's in a three-point stance, and he's doing one thing, and that's going to kill the quarterback. And if you could find some sort of mix like that as this thing advances, and we're not getting into schemes and all that, but you add Barmore to it. You mentioned Wise.
3rd and 8.
Judon, get him out there, and Uche.
Snap is off. Zappy under pressure, gets away, throws it away. 4th and 8.
The completion to Thornton.
Shout out to Faded Ghoul. Yo, he said CJ's looking like Jamarcus Russell. That is hilarious.
And Behringer back on the field with the punt unit.
Yeah, the problem is you get blown up on first down. And that sort of puts you behind the 8 ball there, and then you really get nothing on second. You get a quick throw out there to Thornton. You're trying to get him going. And you really want points. You turn the football over in midfield, you at least want to try to get 3 out of that.
Patriots will punt again. On 4th and 8.
On the snap from Cardona. Again, the
kick is
off.
off.
Down. Kick. This one turns over.
And it's going to go to the end zone. James Cook or Damian Harris for Buffalo?
Bryce Behringer as the Patriots punter.
I got to go Cooks. Just the speed. The speed as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Scores 3-0 still. Texans do get the ball back, though. 7 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter as we take a timeout. Commercial break. Quick shout out to you guys. We have 455 votes, 57% for the Patriots, still holding it down. $414 viewers, 165 likes. We need 35 more to hit 200. Make sure you keep hitting that like, that thumbs up button. I do thank you all for the support as we get to this commercial break. The truth is the light says the Pats aren't too much better. Not right now. The way that it's looking. Is Gacho playing? I don't see that he's out. I'm not sure.
Patriots with a 3-0 lead over the Houston Texans midway through the second quarter. And an expansive look at an expansive video board. 22,000 square feet, more than a half acre in the north end zone of Gillette Stadium, the largest outdoor curved video board in America.
Yeah, Bruce coming for
what's the total?
For a couple of dates.
Hi, Chico.
All the baseball writers will be filling this place.
I got to see what the total
Some
is.
football writers, too. Maybe even a football broadcaster or two.
I'm kidding. He's got some cronies and a lot of good friends that follow that guy around.
Mills. Drop back in the
Mills throws to the middle. It's going to be caught.
Tumbling Dell makes the grab for
and
Houston.
Dell will get 15 yards on the play.
You can just tell a little difference with the experience at this level. It's good to see Jay Stroud.
Shout out to you, Fabio.
In college, and so does
just a little bit, right?
So
just a little
deserved
bit
to be picked where he was. Mills.
Shante, I did not.
It's that quick look in and versus that two deep zone, and he's done a good job hitting that. In the time he's played for the Texans,
he's had a lot of starting experience. And such a young quarterback. 25 starts he gives here to.
And that's a handoff to
Boone, who runs
Boone. He'll get 2 yards on the play.
After the gain of 15 on the completion down the spot.
I see
2-yard pickup there. Jennings on the stop for New England.
I don't mean to keep bringing him up individually, but again, Keon White.
Yeah, I don't see 92 out there.
In the backfield, the run went away from him.
Shout out to Eduardo Sanchez and Jovan Higgins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. As Barmore is down, injured Patriot on the field.
It's hard to tell the number from here.
And whether it's Bill Belichick in season 24 for the Patriots or D'Amico Ryans, his counterpart on the other side in season 1, there's one thing that nobody wants to see. Obviously, health foremost a concern.
Yeah, it looks like that's Carl. Is that Carl Davis coming from the backside? He gets rolled up on that left knee or ankle. And we're no doctor, but looks like the left knee got rolled up a little bit. Big guy, 6'5", 300 plus. That's
a lot of weight
in these type of games, backside roll-ups, because you got bodies flying around, guys trying to get out there and make plays. The only way you make plays is going 100 miles an hour. That's something you're just not used to having. Guys on your legs in practice.
Purple NFL Network.
First days of padded practice is when there's contact for that first time for some guys. Yeah. It's hard to stay on their feet at times. See a lot of guys get entangled. We saw the penalty earlier on Daniel Qualley when it looked like he was trying to avoid.
Sure.
Having his legs.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 for these Texans.
Jack Jones back in at the top.
So the veteran Davis off to the sideline for the Pats. And Mills with a 2-back set. Checks
Mills throws. And that'll be Boone for another 7 yards. 3rd and 1.
The veteran defensive back, former Canadian Football League defender. Able to make that play on
Shout out to Shante. Said he basically said he put his own foot in his mouth.
Munson up there too. Yep.
Great of the players that were very concerned about the play calling. I mean, he did the same thing that Sean Payton just did.
Up 3rd short.
What's up with coaches saying stuff and taking it back?
For the Texans and Mills.
It's kind of whack to me.
Alluded to, started CJ
say what you mean and mean what you say.
Have gone with Bailey Zappi to this point. Defense.
3rd and 1.
Been solid from the outset. And now Mills.
Mills throws. That's going to be dropped. He was wide open. What are you doing, Beck?
Player leaking out for Houston.
Put him on the bench.
Go for it. Jennings on the pressure here.
Easiest first down of the game for you. You drop the ball?
For a time was with the Patriots. Briefly a fullback for the Texans, unable to hold on.
Unbelievable.
That guy traded his gloves to that kid in the stands at the sign, and then forced him to drop the ball because he's got wet hands. It's amazing, those gloves nowadays. They're so tackified. We used to spray stickum on them.
All right, here we go. 4th and 1.
Patriots
Texans will punt.
Have Miles Bryant deployed with the
Kick is
gloves
off.
on as the punt returner for New England, signaling for the fair catch, and he is able to secure with.
Patriots will take it at their 9.
Tackified. Sticky. We also had, if you go to the art store, you could have that spray adhesive. And guys would do that too. I mean, any little edge. And some of the guys, the linemen, they wear the extra tight shirts and they tie them underneath. They would spray the top of the jerseys with silicone. So you get like WD-40, Armor All, something like that.
Preseason jitters. Nah, you got to catch that ball, bro. There was nobody by him. You got to catch that.
Dripping off his fingers.
First and 10 for these Patriots.
Nomar's batting helmet.
Handoff.
And a run up the middle by J.J. Taylor. He's clipped down.
Taylor gets a yard on the run.
Good work there by Tavier Thomas.
Shout out to Mailgun, says Sean Payton cooking up another bounty gate. I can't wait till that Broncos-Jets game.
Still in the huddle for the Patriots.
I really can't.
Who's in the game? Presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. On the field for the Pats. Got Taylor to the quarterback to right.
2nd and 9.
With Cunningham out there playing wide receiver. And a throw underneath for Sokol. He's brought down immediately.
Sokol gets 4 yards on the catch. 3rd and 5.
It's a tough one there with the outside defender.
Shout out to Jamie Craig, says Big J is back. Thank you for the stream. It's only 109 degrees here in East Texas. I don't know how you guys do it.
Good approach.
That's too hot.
Good athlete, great, smart.
I remember when I lived out in Vegas, it would get ridiculous. Can't do it.
He along with Lamar
Too hot.
Jackson right there in the record book for the Cardinals. Dual threat at quarterback during his career, 4-year starter.
3rd and 5.
Now Zappi.
Zappi under pressure, gets away. No.
The middle, but unable to do
He'll
so.
go down, lose a yard. 4th and 6.
Chance there. That might be the last we see of Bailey this game. Yeah, you thought maybe okay. With
Fabio, you play fantasy? I do.
Good chance to move the team here, trying to get some points, but.
So Zappi is not it.
Up in the front there with the protection.
He is not the one.
We saw Andrews in the picture after that sack. Jake Andrews, one of the rookies for the Patriots, again with Mafi.
Shout out to Hajir Al-Samak for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Driving the return Mandel back as he looks to escape out to the right. Cardona forces him back to the inside.
The Texans will start at their 38, 1st and 10.
Field by Raleigh Webb.
Shout out to Bob. What up, yo?
62-yard punt by Bryce Behringer.
What's going on with you, bro?
With With an off night for Patriots quarterback Mac Jones, nonetheless studying the tablet alongside Trace McSorley.
Good look by Jones here, staying with it. Yeah, you're not playing tonight, but again, getting in the process of, hey, here I am on the sidelines. I'm going to go through these pads in between series, the Microsoft Surface. Figure out
also, shout out to Dirk for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Dirk. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Defense right now pitching a
1st and 10 for these Texans.
Second quarter with this 3-0 lead.
Here we go. Snap is off. Mills, quick throw. Plenty of space for Dell. He's going. And he'll get 24 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for your Texans.
Man, that showed some quickness right there. It's a quick little bang route to the inside. Yeah, you make so much nowadays in the NFL with those slot receivers. Get the ball out of your hands as quick as you can.
That is a 24-yard catch and run for a bit of a misnomer.
So Davis Mills is looking a lot better than C.J. Stroud. That is for sure.
Right where he's going with the football. Got rid of it.
1st and 10.
Play clock under 10. Changing at the line of scrimmage for the Texans in their tight formation. Stumbling to the near side. Trying to get outside.
Nice run.
Umbawale is brought down by Bolden.
Umbawale gets about 7 yards. That'll lead to 2nd and 3.
Another late round pick. Isaiah Bolden started his career at Florida State. Then he went to Jackson State to play for Deion Sanders.
Blazard in the house. What's up, man?
With a big upside.
What's going on with you, bro?
Situational coaching. You wonder if you
long
get
time
out of
no
bounds
see.
there. Save some time.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning in this preseason opener between the Pats and the Texans.
All right, 2-minute warning. Got score 3-0. We're playing hockey right now. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the second quarter as we get on this quick commercial break. 2nd and 3 for the Texans. They'll be at the New England 31. I'm assuming we'll probably end this quarter tied up at 3 apiece, most likely. But hey, football's back. That's all that matters. 522 votes, 57% for the Patriots. Shout out to you guys. 434 viewers. We got 193 likes. We need 7 more. 7 more likes, 7 more thumbs up gets us to that 200. So make sure you guys hit that button, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn notifications that way you don't miss a stream. And also, share this with your friends and your family. Don't keep all this greatness to yourself. It's a great community over here, and I'm sure your friends and family will love it. Shout out to Bob Evans coming through with the $5 super chat. Says Cowboys rule. Shout out to you, Bob. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. That will be the only time that I say that.
Cowboys rule.
Shout out to you guys for getting us to that 200 on the likes. Let's keep it going. We're in a timeout commercial break as we prepare here to wrap up the second quarter. Mr. French, what up, bro? Says the starting quarterback. It was Shroud, but Davis Mills is in now. Mr. Mills. Dewan Jreasn says, can you show the full game? I love these questions. I really do. I am showing the full game. Me commentating the full game.
2-minute warning in the second quarter and coming up at halftime.
So relax and enjoy, my friend. You're rocking with the best on YouTube right now.
At the newest members of the Patriots Hall of Fame. There's a Hall of Famer in his own right, Steve Burton. We'll have the highlights of the first half.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 3
See the Natick Hall of Fame?
for these Texans.
Was he up in Andover? He's up in North Andover, right?
Mr. French, now he was doing terrible, bro.
Weather
He was doing absolutely terrible.
Hope everybody's okay with all the
2nd and 3.
we've had. On the second down,
Mills, quick throw, gets it off on a screen. And that's going to be Michi with 5 yards on the play.
Munson and then Jennings.
Shout out to Fabio from starter to preseason backup.
You talk about stylistic points, that this guy gets.
Roth window cleaning. What's up, man? Says, how do these guys make it to the NFL? Can't even make a pass or a catch. What a joke.
Are those Uggs?
Let's go, yeah.
I don't know what they are, but they look like they are multi-purpose shoes. So not only fashionable.
Another handoff to Agimbowale. He'll get no gain on the run.
Devin and Jason would know.
TikTok, CJ is not in. Davis Mills is in right now.
Shoes more like the ones we're wearing.
You think these guys dress up like that all day?
Hey, there are times when they're out there at training camp on hot, humid days in their full garb.
Shout out to Christopher Anderson. Says, first time on the channel. What do you do during halftime? We normally just chop it up about life, sports, whatever, or we'll sometimes do football trivia.
Here again across the middle for Dell. They hook up again.
As Dell gets the quick catch, it'll be third down.
The Texans.
For these Texans.
Down to 40.
Going to look at a third and short.
Clock running. Play clock almost matches the actual time in the half here.
And it's kind of interesting. You've got a young coaching staff for the Texans, first-year head coach, first-year offensive coordinator. What are we doing? We're in the final half minute of the second quarter. Maybe an opportunity.
Shout out to you, ADS.
Thanks
for subscribing, man.
You talked earlier about
Roth, you good, bro? I know how it goes.
Teach some situational football and experience it.
Yeah, 3. I mean,
you know, we're overly critical.
Practice situations, right? You're two and a half.
We
3
are
weeks
overly critical.
Hey, we're under 2 minutes here. We need a 2-minute drive. We're going in here.
Yeah, we can do trivia during halftime. We'll get some trivia going.
Still holds there. 3-0.
Steve Belichick. Saw a lot of Gerard Mayo and Steve Belichick there. Those two guys very close.
TikTok remix, yeah, he played trash. He got sacked, he threw an interception. He was all over the place. He did not look good. So, there you go.
Steve, both proud Rutgers alums. Oh, shoot. Stephen going with a more traditional.
It's the first half, serious. First half.
Footwear. When Mayo was injured,
3rd and 2.
Yeah. Devin told us in the offseason, he spent a lot of time watching film with Steve Belichick while Mayo was still in his playing career.
Mills drops back. Quick throw. That's going to be caught for a first down. And Dell, he'll get to the 6, 1st and goal with 18 seconds left. Can the Texans punch it in for a touchdown?
That was a close one right there. He almost got around Wade and turned that corner.
Says, awesome, drop your channel in a worldwide chat. Good luck. Thanks a lot, Christopher. Thanks a lot, man. Shout out to all you guys for sharing this with your friends and your family. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Dewan Jreasn as well. Thank you, man. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Right now, looking for that defense for the Patriots.
1st and goal for these Texans.
Come up with the stop here on our 1st and goal to go.
Mills throws. That's it's almost. Wait a minute. Is that a touchdown? Are you kidding me? No way.
We got to see the end. Now, this is a heck of a throw by Mills.
Come on, instant replay. We need to see this one again. He bobbled the ball on his back.
Initially, the ball's up.
Throws it up, and he held it by his leg. Are you kidding me? What a catch.
By Wade.
What a catch by Dell for the touchdown.
Where you can see things quite more clearly than you could a year ago.
He caught it and then bobbled it and rolled off his leg, and he brought it in. What a play.
The foot out. I feel like we're in Las Vegas a year ago.
Yeah, I think that left
foot in or out. Once he did not have control of the football. Still trying to control it.
Well, the officials say play on.
Looks into me.
They're going to say he secured it with the
There it is.
foot.
They called it.
I think that's a catch.
It's a touchdown. Wow.
Snap it back to Johnston.
Very, very interesting catch. Extra point is up. It is good. And your Texans get on the board 7-3
Texans young place kicker.
after a dogfight
of
defense for the first half.
Coach not happy. Coach is not happy.
Shout out to humble Bills fans. So sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. That is true.
For Houston,
that was definitely a lucky catch.
Oh, it's a good route. Tandem. Oh, he sets the feet, and he turns. He tries to secure the catch. He comes around, stays with it. If he brought the ball back in his body, I think it's not a catch. He kept
I'm going to have to make that a short. I have to make it a short after the game. But yeah, I'll definitely do that because that was crazy. Shout out to you, Jobless.
By the Texans out of hometown Houston. Had 28 touchdowns for the Cougars during his collegiate career. And of course, selected by Bill Belichick's protege, Nick Caserio, general manager of the Houston Texans, with Pierre Strong now in his second season for the Pats. The young running back to weigh down the kickoff by Bates. 12 seconds left in the second quarter and a 7-3 lead.
Shout out to Ford. Says it helps when the refs are making bad calls. Kick is off, and it's going to be taken from the end zone. And they'll get to about the 27, and I'm sure that this will just be down, and they'll take it to the half.
You know, could have been predetermined there. 12 ticks on the clock. You feel like you got it. Take a shot at it here. Try and break one. Because obviously, fair catcher, we get the ball. Start at 25. What are we going to do?
Well, there have been times when I know we've talked about it in preseason games, or if you're a young player and Strong qualifies as a second-year player, it's a chance to make the play.
Sure. I mean, look at the Jets last year, kicking it away to Marcus Jones right down the middle of the field instead of
first and
situational football, kicking it out of bounds.
Bailey Zappi will hand it off to J.J. Taylor. Perhaps the final play of this opening half.
Hand off to Taylor a few yards. He'll wrap this up, lead it down into halftime. All right, so the Texans surprising everybody with that last play. Crazy catch at the end off the leg after the bobble in the end zone. Puts the Texans up 7-3 as we head into halftime. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some trivia, ladies and gentlemen. Trivia is back. We'll do some football trivia. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Parker Gamer for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Parker Gamer. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for rocking with us tonight for this Texans and Patriots preseason game. All right, let's go ahead and get into some trivia. Let me go ahead and pull up some questions for you guys for the football trivia. What do we got? What do we got here? Let's go. Okay, cool. We got a nice selection of questions here for you guys. I like what I'm seeing. Definitely liking it. All right, so we'll do this. Fix my audio here. Okay, here we go. We'll get started. Question number 1. How many total games are played in the NFL regular season? This is including all the teams. Shout out to Larry Fleming. How many total games are played in the NFL regular season? Adding up all the teams. Shout out, the truth is light. Yeah, I don't think so either. 17, 500, 544, 389. It's either like very low or very high. You guys are like nowhere near it. This is so funny. So, yo, Jay, no math skills here. Shout out to Mark, yo. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. How many total games are played in the NFL regular season? You got to add up all the games and for all the teams. Shout out to Nick Moore. He got it. Somebody knows their math. Shout out to you, Nick Moore. 272 is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. 272. 17 games for each team. When you add it up, all 32 teams, 272. Just remember, they get a bye. They get a bye week, right? They get a bye. So there you go. 272. Dewan says, can read my chat. Yeah, I can see your chat, bro. I can see your chat. All right, next up. Question number 2. How many players can NFL teams roster at a time? How many players can NFL teams roster at a time? How many players can NFL teams roster at a time? How many players can they have? That is the question. Shout out to all you guys for getting it. Humble Bills fan, King Woofy Gaming, Last Minute Profit, Faded. Shout out to all you guys. The answer is 53. 53 players can be on the active roster at once. That is the max. 53 players. All right. Somebody asked for... Never mind. I'm not going to give it away. Who has thrown for the most passing yards of all time? It's question number 3. Who has thrown for the most passing yards of all time? This should be easy. I had to give you guys an easy one. Shout out to Safari. I mean 53. Safari said Cousins. Oh my goodness, yo. Peyton Manning, Dan Marino. Wow. Breeze. You guys are hilarious. Tom Brady. This one should have been easy. You guys said a question that had to do with the team now. Mr. Tom Brady. 89,214 career passing yards. This man has the most passing yards of all time. Mr. Tom Brady. There you go. All right. Next question. Who has what? Why did they say that? Who has the most rushing yards of all time? Should be a good one. Who has the most rushing yards of all time? JV Gabasa says, would you ever consider posting your sports bet picks? I do during the regular season. So when the regular season starts, I'll post up my my parlays, my bets. I do it every week. So make sure you be here for that. So who has the most rushing yards of all time? Shout out to Michelle. Wrench Gang in the house. Mr. Emmitt Smith with 18,355 career rushing yards. And I'll be honest with you guys, with the current running back situation, I don't think anybody is going to ever beat that record. So yeah. All right. Next up, who has the most receiving yards of all time? This should be pretty easy. I'm going to give y'all one more easy one, then we got to find a hard one. Who has the most receiving yards of all time. French, yeah, I did great, man. Especially during the playoffs. I think my record was like I think I was like 7 out of 10, something like that. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Shout out to all you guys. Jerry Rice has the most receiving yards of all time with 22,895 career receiving yards. Shout out to you guys. All right, let's get you a difficult one. I gave you guys one. Oh, I like this one. This one's good. How many states? This is a good one. How many different states have an NFL team? How many different states have an NFL team? I want to see who gets this right without Googling. French says, Matt, respect. I caught some good parlay advice from you last year. Folks sleeping on the Jreasn train. French, you better let them know. You better let them know how much money I made them last year. I made people a lot of money last year. Let them know. How many different states have an NFL team? All these guesses and nobody got it yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just give it to you. 23 different states have an NFL team. 23 is the answer. There are 23 states that have football teams in them. So there you go. Shout out to you guys. As we get rid of the bots. All right, perfect. Shout out to my man, Mr. French, coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Says Jreasn train, all aboard. I got a horn, but it's super loud. It's the Bills horn, yo. I don't want to hit that because it's like mad loud. Shout out to you, though, French. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the $5 donation. Shout out to you guys who actually got trivia right. Also, shout out to you guys who Googled it, because I know some of you had to Google it. But it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Bill. What's up, Bill? How you doing, man? Much love. Thank you. Thank you for rocking with us tonight. Welcome to the channel.
Jreasn train, all aboard.
Shadow Stories in the house. What's up, Shadow? Says states changed when the Raiders went to Nevada. There was a clue. It was a trick question. Well done, Jay. It's true. It did change. The Half Man says, could you imagine a league with teams from only states that don't have a team? That'd be crazy. Could you imagine if every state had a team? What football would be then? That'd be nuts. Shout out to Bob Evans coming through with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you, Bob. Thank you for the $5 donation as well, my friend. Thank you for the support. Shout out to all you guys for the support, for rocking with us tonight. Thank you for the donations. Wildstar says emotional damage. How many teams have blue logos? I do not know that question at all. As we prepare for this third quarter here, your score is 7-3. Texans are up. My prediction was the Patriots. Hey, we'll see what happens. I think Zappy's going to come out because he is not the man for the job right now. Can't send a boy to do a man's job. Get him out of here. Shout out to Robert. What's up, Robert? Says, what's up, Jay? We're getting close to the first Monday night. Yes, we are.
We have the Patriots leading, it's 7-3 right now for the Texans, and let's get you to the second half.
She just said the Patriots were leading. See, this is the problem. Like, if they're gonna make mistakes like that and get paid millions of dollars, they should just get your boy Jay on there. Like, if that's the case, I could say that too. The Patriots are leading, even though the Texans are up 7-3. I'm gonna just pay me to say that stuff. I can do that. It's very easy. It's very easy. Like, you don't have to pay her millions of dollars to make those mistakes. I can tell you that the Texans are up 7-3, and I'll do it for half the money. All right, let's get started, y'all.
Anymore. You can't form a wedge to where you combo block, but it's individual, and right there out the backside, he breaks that one tackle. He's one-on-one with the kicker.
We've got the new rule in the NFL this year, the fair catch inside the 25 brings the ball out to the 25. Bolden didn't call for too many fair catches at Jackson State. He averaged nearly 37 yards per kickoff return, leading all of Division I, FBS, and FCS. 2 touchdowns included, of course, he played.
Well, that's why I would accept less, Mark, because I missed the 3 and outs.
See, Cam Court gets right over with him, going over the turn on.
Shout out to you, Mark.
Christian Gonzalez paying attention as well, not just a defender, but of course.
Shout out to Jason Y for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Jason. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Got some interesting eye black. Is that one strip or?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Gonzalez, man.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
Kid's cut. He's big.
And he's young.
You already know, Ron.
Pick of the Patriots in the background on the left side of your screen.
Ton Pie says, are the Patriots going to win? Yeah, they're going to win.
To sort of crease that. You can see the speed there from field level.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for these Patriots.
Possession of the third quarter. Zappi steps right.
Zappi throws. It's going to be caught.
On the run to Nixon.
And Nixon will get 9 yards on the play, leading to 2nd and 1.
Got it. Sidearm throw by Zappi there, right to the right side. Come out in the gun. Steps in it. You see, flips it to him. Good catchable ball.
Asked Zappi about his changing arm angles yesterday, and he said he learned a lot from last year's experience against the Bears. Had a couple of passes batted down, so he's worked a lot this summer with the paddles out
2nd
on the
and 1.
practice field, trying to force him to find passing lanes, which sometimes mean changing that arm slot.
Dell.
Guru
Burrow. Dell for the Texans. Quick handoff. Harris gets some space, and he'll get a Patriots first down. 7 yards on the run.
It's so imperative to get a drive starter going on that first down. You pick up 9 yards, then you bang it backside with the run.
Yo, shout out to Humble Bills fan.
Sort of add depth to this offensive line when you get your starters back. Take a look at all of them here, see which one gets the push.
Get a Wenu, a fixture at guard for the Patriots, but coming off an ankle.
First and 10 for these Patriots. Another handoff, and that's going to be a good stop for that Texans defense. No gain on the run as Harris gets stuck. Jason Wise says, thank you. Are you going to do the regular season games for the Patriots? So my stream schedule is Monday nights, Thursday nights, and then 3 games on Sunday. So if they're prime time, I'll stream them. That's how it goes. But yeah, Monday night, Thursday night, and then obviously the 3 games that are available in my region from 1 p.m. until 11 on Sundays. But that's my stream schedule. So I'll tell it to you one more time just in case you didn't get it. My stream schedule for the regular season is Monday night, Thursday night, and then Sunday, 3 games, whatever they are for the primetime games that are in my region. And then obviously we get into the playoffs and the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. But so yeah, I'll probably end up streaming the Patriots at some point. It's just whether or not, they fit in that schedule for Monday night, Thursday night. So just depending on when that is. But yes, to answer your question. All right, so yeah, shout out to you guys. 484 viewers, 235 likes. We need 15 more to get to 250. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you for all the support. Make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a stream. I'm not a one-trick pony. This is what I do. All season, we'll be here streaming football, having a good, grand old time in our positive, chill, family-friendly environment. Shout out to Mimi Jackson for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Mimi. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Also, make sure that you guys share this with your friends and family. Invite them over so they can have a good time as well. Don't keep all this goodness to yourself. Shout out to you guys. Tyler says, you think the Bills are going to win Super Bowl? Of course. You already know. Mark says, so who is going to be the next head coach recruited for the Niners staff this year? That's a good question. Who do you think needs to go? John Boswell says, Barry Sanders. Man, that's got to be a late answer to the trivia questions. What's up, Carl Cutler? What's going on with you, bro? How you doing tonight? As we get back to it.
Offensive line coach for the Patriots and the first player drafted by Bill Belichick as the head coach of the Patriots back in 2000, making his notes after Cody Russi.
Shout out to French. Yeah, I got the script right over here, yo. It's like right here. I'm looking at it. Whenever I go like this, I remember 30 minutes of words, and I come right back just like this.
Very highly of him, obviously at Oregon.
All right, here we go.
At the pro level, so he's been at the collegiate and pro game.
Second and 10.
Experience with you.
So throw, and that's going to be Bote for 3 yards on the play, 3rd and 7. Shout out to Last Minute Prophet says, what street you grow up on? What? Yo, that sounds like a security question they ask when you log into your bank account. He's like, yo, give me that answer, Jay. What street you grow up on? 3rd and 7. Zappy steps up, keeps it. He's going to run. Why would you slide?
They go for the head there. Under the defensive back.
Slide at the line, not before the line, Zappy.
Okay,
now it's 4th and 1.
Pocket right here formed for Zappy. Now, what he sees, he looks upfield. Now he's trying to get the ball on a crossing route. Nothing there. Good deep zone by the Texans, and he does the smart thing and gives the body up on the slide.
Patriots going for it here on a.
Obviously, they have to go for it because he slid too soon. But here we go. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Patriots. Harris in the back. Bailey hands off. Harris runs. He's going to push. And they didn't get it, all because Zappy didn't slide at the first down line. I know Bill Belichick is fuming right now. Fuming.
But you got no surge from your middle. You want your surge to come from the middle of your offensive line just to get a push. They get stood right up, but it's really the edge defender that comes in and makes the play. Try to get a quick
shout out to you, Shantae. This is so ridiculous. I just can't believe this.
That just didn't give him the chance to lower the shoulder to when he got up there to even help and make his own hole if there wasn't.
Wait a second. I got to address this, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely serious. Shout out to Easy Peasy for the $5 super chat donation. Thank you, my friend. And he has a strong message that you all need to know. And you got to hear this. This is very, very important. As Davis drops back, quick throw to Dokes for the 1-yard play. Get your life insurance, y'all, not the temporary crap through work.
Get life insurance, y'all, not the temporary crap through work. Don't leave your family with nothing but debt and be remembered as a bum. God bless. Heart.
Listen, he's dead serious. Like, go get that life insurance because we don't want to have to donate to your GoFundMe account. So there you go. Shout out to you, Easy Peasy. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. Let's go.
2nd down and 9 give, and up the middle. 4-2. Second straight touch.
A lot of guys getting reps now. A lot of interchanging parts, a lot of reps. Now for
dang it, Purple.
Going out of the game here.
I was trying to laugh, and then
got a helmet issue.
Purple just choked me out with that one. She was like, oh, you're going to laugh, Jay? Okay, I'm going to give you this comment. Let's see if you laugh about this one.
Defending now on a 3rd down and 7 near midfield, trailing 7-3.
3rd and 6.
Well-traveled Keenum in his 11th season in the NFL. Takes the snap, slings it down the middle.
Big throw and a catch to Wayne for 19 yards as it 1st and 10 now at the 32.
Receiving end for 19.
All right, take a look at your slot matchup here. So it's trips really to one side.
Shout out to French's. Have you been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
Create some space there.
Have you been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
Not the mesothelioma. All right, listen. Let me just say this right now. This is in no way, shape, or form making fun of anyone with mesothelioma. I have to drop that disclaimer before somebody gets mad at me.
A couple of flags on this run to the near side. Dokes again with the carry and Land Clark.
Shout out to French for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks for the support, man.
Much of the week,
thanks for the donation. You guys are absolutely hilarious tonight.
I don't ever remember wrestling I played had these type of jerseys that were form-fitting, athletic, tight.
There are fouls by both teams, and they will offset. Illegal shifts. Offense, number 88. Holding. Defense, number 95.
So we got some flags on the field.
First down.
So
they offset.
For his second penalty of the day.
Quick shout out to Patty and Patty's sister. Thank you guys.
You always want to give blood, right?
Much love.
You want to help out. You always see the blood mobiles or the blood drives out there. No problem finding a vein on this guy.
As Mr. French says, I'm an advocate.
He's no Ed Hockley, Mike.
No. But
all right, we got to get back to the game, yo. You guys are killing me. 1st and 10 for these Texans. Here we go.
For the offsetting fouls, Bachman motions to the near side for Houston. Keenum rears back, and he
throw, and that's going to be
a good throw to
a catch. Mr. Shrek for 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
From Navy, briefly with the Baltimore Ravens before joining the Patriots on that hit.
It's tough on Keenum, too. I mean, been
Easy Peasy says another thing people don't realize is you got to get it when you're healthy. Listen, if you want to sell some insurance, just hit me up. Hit me up. If you want to be a sponsor of the channel, I'll promote your insurance company. And, just cut the check. I got you, bro.
With the Minnesota Vikings.
Holler at me. I do sponsorships all the time. 2nd and 3 for these Texans.
Now the rollout to the near side.
Mills with a nice throw. Hutchinson on the move. He gets 20 yards on the play. 1st and goal for your Texans.
Andre Mosley on the tackle for the Pats after a gain of 20.
Hutchinson gets lost in the middle of the defense here. He lines up tight to that right side. They're just running that deep drag. And you see the over pursuit off the play action. Frees him up. The ball's actually thrown behind him. Makes a nice catch. Hangs on to it.
Bob says, I wonder who Brady will be commentating with. Joe Buck.
And Keenum, very experienced third quarterback for the Texans, got to the NFC Championship
1st
game
and goal.
in the 2017 season. Now play fake.
Mills to the corner, too high.
That's
going to be incomplete.
This time against Hutchinson.
2nd and goal.
That's a bad throw by Keenan. He'd like to have that one back. Just hang on to it for just a second more. Let him get up on that defender to try and run that fade. And the ball didn't have enough arc on it. Once you get your hands on that chest right there, you get a chance to disrupt that timing on that fade route.
Shout out to Cardell coming in with the old facts.
Played with several teams.
Bills are 0-4 in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Versus Miami, a single snap defensively.
We know that.
Again, the goal to go. And a give as Dokes plows up the middle.
Dokes tries to get there just short. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 1.
Going to look at a 3rd and goal to go.
Letting it ride here, no substitutions.
Red zone defense.
Where's Case Keenum when you need him? Where's he at, yo? Where's Case Keenum?
Under Bill Belichick. And now the Pats looking for the stop midway.
All right, 3rd and goal.
7-3. Texans.
Defense got to step up here. And they don't. That's a touchdown for the Texans.
Despite the hit by Marcus Mitchell, Houston adding to its lead.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not looking good at all.
Yeah, we used to call this P12 to give to the fullback, 2-hole. Just lowers the shoulder. See, that's the push. Texans get the push on the short yardage. You didn't. Flips the field, becomes critical for you.
A difference between a failed 4th and 1 and a converted 3rd and goal.
We need 2014 Johnny Manziel.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the incumbent place kicker for the Texans, given the night off.
Safari says about that sponsorship. Hit me up, yo. Shoot me an email.
His second point after try. He was a kickoff specialist while at Arkansas. Now getting the
You got my email.
With another placement.
Extra point is right.
So the lead 13-3 for Houston.
Oh, no, never mind. It looked like it didn't go in.
Preseason
Sorry.
opener here in Foxborough.
Taking these glasses. Scores 13-3 as the Texans, they're balling right now. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. I did not expect this. But you know what? I'll tell you this. Davis Mills came in and changed the game. C.J. Stroud couldn't get it done. So that's basically why the Texans are in this situation, right? Davis Mills is actually an okay quarterback. And he's playing in the preseason game against Zappy, who just obviously can't get it together. So there you go. Cardell Turner says, your team is not going to the Super Bowl. Listen, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd probably have like $20 from like every stream. So go ahead and send me a super chat for $20 because I'm going to prove you wrong. We're going to prove you wrong. Shout out to my Bills Mafia. Shout out to Joe McCutcheon for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. What's up, David? Shout out to you, bro. The Johnny Manziel documentary. Yes, I talked about the Johnny Manziel documentary, and guess what? I had a lot to say in regards to the issues that he went through, right? We always talk about certain things in regards to life and addiction and problems that people have and, you know, whether or not we feel sorry for them. But, hey, at the end of the day, you are responsible for the things that you do. You're responsible for the things that you put into your body. So it's very important for people to realize, yes, you have to get help. You have to get help, but the first step is acknowledging it yourself because nobody else can do it for you. It's very important. So hopefully that information can help somebody. Quick shout out to Micaiah Blackford. Thank you for the 99-cent donation. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. As we get Ric Flair in the building. Getting over to the votes, 808 votes, 56% for the Patriots. Also, we got 606 people in the house tonight. Shout out to all you guys for rocking with us. 267 likes. The next goal, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 500. We're behind on the likes, people. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. Also share this with your friends and your family as we get back to it.
This is obviously going to be a touchback here. But Devin, tell the story. Like you said, you went in to work out, and you said you looked at Slater over there, and you said, that looks like a guy that's getting ready that I just don't know if I have it. I think I've had enough football. How did that all come to be?
For one, he left me out.
Shout out to Miss Pittsburgh. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Also, shout out to Desta. Says, let's go Chiefs. Gavin, I had the Patriots.
His workout took
that was my prediction.
4 hours. My workout took 45 minutes. I kind of knew right then and there. The next week, he texted me and said, hey, I talked to Bill. I'm going to go back. Don't let me
I'm crying right now. I have no hope in the Patriots.
By yourself, buddy.
As Harris runs up the middle, he'll get 4 yards on the play.
As well, but the mark that he's made
Second
off the
and
field,
6.
and both of you guys have done your own part and then some in communities.
Shout out to Casey Davis, since I'm just watching because I bet against the Patriots.
And why you have
Shout out
such
to you, yo. Let's see what happens.
And why there's such a close friendship.
Shall see.
Oh, anybody that's been around now, Matthew.
We got a lot of football left.
His wife Shahzad, his children.
It's only 13-3.
His mom and dad, everybody that's in his family, and just the way they conduct themselves. When you
Silly Fur Corn, what up, man?
The way he makes you feel about yourself, the confidence.
Happy throws into
the way
pressure.
He cares about the people around him. I think that's
I'm sorry,
what makes
McSorley.
So
McSorley is in now. They don't know what they're doing at quarterback.
But it's who he is as a person, what he
neither
believes
do I.
in, and that's the energy he
Third
gives
and
off to everybody
6.
around him.
Well,
See him over there coaching.
Yeah, and he's coaching them up. And the nice thing is, like, when you guys win games, you don't have to have a new breakdown guy. You know,
Shout out to
Bill
you,
says,
Safari.
"Go ahead, Slade, take it," right? Yeah.
Prism 37, Lions are making the playoffs. I agree.
The pregame speech to the defensive
I agree.
So I had a conversation with Jonathan Jones. He said
Gavin,
he's
yeah,
gonna let
man.
Adrian Phillips start off. He's going to let AP get the first crack at it. But he said if AP doesn't get it done, he's ready to go. So
McSorley, big sack. He goes down.
Hopefully they took notes and they go out there and kill it.
But there is a flag.
Ready to go.
Sometimes you need new energy.
You got a sack of Trace McSorley there now, and a quarterback for the Patriots. Speaking of energy, Jabril Peppers has brought a lot of energy and some physicality to training camp thus far. And the other day, Matt Judon
Shout out to
said the first thing
Cameron.
he
Says,
brings
hi,
to
I'm a
us comedy.
first-time
He
viewer.
said, all
What
the
should I
guys from
expect
New
from the
Jersey are
channel?
funny.
A good time, sports, family-friendly environment,
New Jersey for you guys.
and
It's just this
chill
area,
vibe, man.
New Jersey
It's just
or
cool
close
over
to New
here. We
York,
have a
you
good
gotta know
time.
how
We
to
love sports.
survive.
You know,
gotta
we don't
be a
do
comedian
drama.
in a
We're
sense.
not
If you're in an
toxic.
area where it takes time to be funny
So,
or serious, you got to be
yeah,
able
you can
to
expect
be
a
able to
good-
adapt.
a
I
good
remember when
environment.
Jabril was a high school kid at Paramus Catholic, one of the best players.
Shout out
in
to you.
the
Thank you for
country.
rocking with us.
I got a chance to be around him his rookie year in Cleveland, and the way Dev describes it, he's the same exact person. Energy through the roof every single day. He's just
Talking
excited
trash
to play
all the
football.
time. Yeah, talking nonsense nonstop. That's Pet.
Who hits harder, Duggar or him? I got
I'll let you answer that one.
He toes the line a little bit, and I like it because sometimes they're on the sideline and, ooh, maybe I would have pulled up on that one. He doesn't let up.
So I think Doug will hit you consistently hard, but if you say the hardest hit,
All right, here we go.
it'll come
First
from
and
Pep.
10
Pep is so explosive.
for your Patriots.
Hopefully we'll have a bunch
After
of those.
McSorley gets saved.
Contact on the field. So the Patriots at work here with the first and 10. Speaking
Quick
of Duggar,
handoff to Harris, who'll get no gain on the run. Texans defense is actually decent.
Position. A welcome to the NFL moment for him. And
Without a
the guy
doubt,
that he
Texans
barreled
defense
over.
is looking
Do you
decent.
remember
I
your
am
welcome to the
surprised by
NFL
that.
moments or aha moments when you guys
The
broke into
issue
the
with
league?
C.J. Stroud coming in, him being a little
Welcome
nervous.
to the league moments.
Davis Mills comes
I
in,
would say mine was I got an interception
plays his game.
in my first
But this
preseason game.
Texans
We talked
defense,
about it earlier, but it wasn't the interception.
they're looking good.
I get to the sideline. We had a 10-year vet, a guy by the name of Keith Bullock. I was playing for the
Second and
Tennessee
10.
Titans at the time, and I'm holding on to my football because they got my first interception, my first NFL game. Keith says to me,
Quick throw. That's going to be caught by Uche for 4 yards.
I was like,
This will lead to 3rd and 6. Shout out to Phil the Kid 06 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Phil the Kid. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for
Randy
subscribing.
Moss beat me to sleep my rookie year, first in-stadium practice. I think he caught 2 bombs on me. I was like, man, it's gonna be a long rookie year, but I got better. I got better
Well,
fast.
my rookie year, we played New England. We lost 59-0, so that was probably a welcome.
3rd
Randy
and 6.
caught one on me too. It makes you feel better.
It doesn't.
Oh, McSorley.
Pressure coming. McSorley tries to get out of the pocket. He does. And he's going to be getting the first down. Wow, stretch
Guys,
for it.
we really appreciate you. I
Good
think
play.
we're going to have a lot of fun.
Shout out to
doing this
Uncle
throughout the
Jam
preseason.
Cannon for
Devin,
subscribing.
continue the
Thanks a
great
lot.
work. Good
Welcome
luck
to the
on,
channel.
I don't know when the Sunday night
Thank you
stuff
for
starts. I know
subscribing
you
as
were there
well.
Hall of Fame week, and Jason, tell Jamie Arnold and those 2 guys that they talk about me every once in a while when I tweet at the show. And I know you got to get up early in the morning during the week, but yeah, Schrager, give it to him when you see him.
Shout out to Cardell. Says, prove me wrong, I'll buy you a drink. Well, it's going to take a long time for that, Cardell.
On weekdays, you guys are both doing
We got a
great
long
job.
football
Thanks,
season to
Chris,
go,
this year
my
in an
friend.
NFL booth as well.
We're still on
the
week
Twin
1 of the
Cast, course,
preseason.
Continuing on Patriots.com and WBZ.com.
As the Patriots punt,
away. Corliss
and
Wakeman,
Texans will get the ball back.
Bronco and Steeler. His left-footed punt. Matthew Slater working the
Going
officials.
to be a late hit here, maybe? So, yeah, we thought it was a first down, but he obviously didn't stretch far enough. So, led to a punt. All right, Texans ball again. They'll have it at their 19 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is 13-3. And that'll lead us to a quick timeout commercial break. Shout out to Gavin. Says, what's your favorite college team? FSU. 648 viewers, 287 likes. We need 13 more likes, ladies and gentlemen, to get to 300. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 13 more to get to 300. Shout out to Kenny Elliott for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Kenny. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. As we take a quick time out, commercial break. Surge World says, how are the Texans doing? Doing great now. Shout out to you guys for getting us over that 300 likes. Let's keep it going. What division is the Bills? AFC East. Silly Furcoin says Patriots are going to be as good as they were last year. Cameron, what are your thoughts on the Jets this season? Will they make it to the Super Bowl? I think they're going to have an okay season, but I don't think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. There's way too much competition. Y'all got to worry about Tua. If Tua stays healthy, Jets aren't going to do much.
By a 13-3 score, defense had a shutout until the final seconds of the opening half. Davis Mills led one touchdown drive. Now Case Keenum back at work for the Texans. Isaiah Bolden,
all right, here we go. First and 10.
For New England. Seeing time here in the second half. Keenum throwing that way.
Quick throw is going to be incomplete. Case Keenum is now in.
Isaiah Bolden with Paul Perillo. Paul, this is a kid that has athletic traits.
Fabio says Bill's always good. Can't get over the hump.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these two guys, Amir Speed,
right.
Isaiah Bolden, two big cornerbacks, played a lot of special teams in college.
Who do you got for the next game? I got the Seahawks.
Has an opportunity to get one of those backup roles in the secondary.
Shout out to Easy Money.
His athleticism jumps out at you, as you mentioned, Bob, on that kick return. But with Jack Jones' situation sort of iffy, I think they're going to need to find some depth back there. And he's gotten a lot of reps over the last week or so.
And that's going to be validated getting 3 yards on the run. It'll be 3rd and 7
last week he's been
for these
out there
Texans.
A lot against guys like Devontae Parker, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's getting a lot of
Jace T, you can watch it here, or you can watch it on NFL Network.
Down on the back shoulder route. I think this is a guy with the athleticism to compete. And what I really like about both of these picks, you take flyers in the late rounds on guys that can fly. And I think that kind of
This is Jay who's going to win the Super Bowl. Bills Mafia, man.
How impressed have you been with them, as far as we're going to circle this guy at corner and just
Cameron, yeah, we did basketball season. We had fun with that.
Some guys leave, maybe you get a contract,
3rd and 7 for these Texans.
You got to be selective, but their ability to reload at that position.
Keenum rolls out, quick throw, going to be just short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1.
No, you can't get by with 2 or 3 guys that can cover back there. I think
shout out to Damon Perry.
He's
Mafia up.
We know that. You have Phillips and Peppers and Duggar. Jalen Mills we've seen a lot of tonight. So I think the safety position with Devin gone is pretty solid, pretty deep. The corner position.
Shout out to Safari.
I love what I've seen
absolutely
from
stay
the
healthy.
First-round pick. I think he has come as advertised.
Shout out
really
to Rafa Anchando for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Rafa. Welcome to the channel.
Where Jack Jones fits
Thank you
into
for
this.
subscribing.
If he's going to be in the mix, then I think you have a great situation with Jonathan Jones in the slot with those 2 guys. Marcus Jones is another guy. We haven't seen him tonight at all.
All right, so
defense.
the Texans will punt back.
Can play in the slot. So I think they have a chance
on the
to
4th
have a
and
deep
1
secondary, but there are a lot of ifs in there as well.
All right, Paul,
shout out to Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Between the Joneses and the other cornerbacks we're talking about, inches. Bolden 6'2", Gonzalez 6'2". There's some length there for this team, which has had a lot of shorter cornerbacks. In that room over the years.
Shout out to Shadow.
Neutral zone infraction.
This one will not sit well.
Oh my goodness.
5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Neutral zone infraction on the Patriots, and that's going to give the Texans new life.
For the Patriots, the
First and 10
for the first down.
Obviously, Christian Gonzalez, the number 1 pick, but depending on where Mills plays, and I could see him playing in the back end at the safety position. You see Sean Wade out there trying to make some plays, and it was interesting, what Devin and Jason were talking
Shout
about.
out to Brian Allen.
JJ
Thursday night
Jones
isn't on Prime no more.
being that vocal guy now,
For the
stepping
regular
up to that
season, yeah,
leadership
I think there's some
role.
Prime
And I don't
games
think Jonathan Jones over the years
during the
has got
regular
enough
season
credit for
on
taking
Thursday.
the ones, meaning when we play a team, say we would play Kansas City.
Hand
when,
off
when Cheatham was
to
there.
Galladay,
He
who'll
would
get
the
4
job to
yards
cover
on the
him.
play.
Same thing down in Miami. And every tough team we would play offensively, Jonathan Jones would draw the one. And there was never really any big
Shout out to
plays
Juan
over the top.
Martinez.
The defense
What's up, yo?
did such a good job with Devin back there, too. Never given the home run play out.
Favorite basketball team?
Guys running by him.
Spurs.
And, 40,
San Antonio Spurs.
50-yard throws.
Jonathan Jones is the best example, or at least as good an example you'll find.
2nd and 6.
Of that path from undrafted free agent to making a
Another
mark.
handoff.
Big hit
And
inside
goes
there.
nowhere.
And
Galladay
then
gets stopped at the
parlaying
line.
good
This will be
special
3rd
teams work
and
into
6 now.
everyday duty
Shout out to
as a
Oscar
defensive
Bears
back. This was a kid who was
for
undrafted,
subscribing.
decided
Thanks
to
a lot,
make you
Oscar. Welcome to
drafted
the channel.
a
Thank you
defensive
for
back in the
subscribing.
second round. And Jonathan is still with the team, a leader in that secondary.
Also, shout out to
And
Juan
one of the more
Martinez
valuable
for
players on
subscribing. Thank
either
you as
side
well.
of the ball.
Yeah, that was a really good stick by Pregame right there, and that's after he lined up in the neutral zone. So you make a bad play, how do you make up for it? A good stick right there.
And it forces a 3rd down and 6 for the Texans. Keenum from the gun. Slings it near side.
Good
Bachman
throw. That's going to be incomplete as he bobbled
He
it.
didn't have control of this.
Randall trailing in coverage for
4th
the
and
Patriots.
6.
Paul mentioned Amir
Shout out to
Speed. He's
Jess
out there right
Kohler
now in the
for
secondary, too.
subscribing. Thanks a
And
lot.
right there,
Welcome to
these
the
type of
channel.
balls where
Thank you for
you see
subscribing.
the corner on the inside. As we talk about the cornerback group moving forward, those guys that have that ability. to make
Fabio,
that
what do you think
footstep
about
like he
Wemby?
looked at with Bolden there.
I think he's
You know,
gonna
Jack Jones last
be
year,
okay.
drive on
I
that
can't
ball,
say
gets the
great
pick
yet
six in
because
Green Bay.
he's still got to develop.
Those type of
But from
guys
what
are
we've
gonna
seen,
get the nod.
I think he'll be
More so
okay.
'cause we
He's got to
know
get some weight
Jonathan's
on
gonna
him.
get the ones, and he's going to run around with all these guys. Once these real games start.
Kayshon Boutte maneuvering under the football and calling for the fair catch.
Fair catch for the
Able to
Patriots at the
secure it.
13. It'll be 1st and
One of the oncoming
10.
Texans for the Patriots looking for a spark offensively down 10.
Shout out to Lil Tiptoe, says talk up a little bit. All right, let me turn. I'll be trying to make sure these levels is right for you guys. Let me turn the mic up just a little bit more. I'm turn it up just a little bit. Shout out to Andrew Buck coming through and subscribing. Also Antonio Carlos. Shout out to both of you guys for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. And I do thank you both. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If I did miss you, I do apologize. It's random how it pops up, but shout out to all you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of us tonight. All 681 of you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Shout out to all of you guys. What are we at? 321 likes, ladies and gentlemen. The next goal is 500. We are well on our way. Let's make it happen. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. I definitely do appreciate it. I do thank you for the support, rocking with us tonight. Also, if you have subscribed, don't forget to click that bell, turn on the notifications. That way you don't miss a stream when we go live. Immediately be instantly notified when we go live for all NFL games. I will be streaming the Vikings and Seahawks after this. Tomorrow's going to be the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals, as well as the Broncos and the Cardinals. Then, of course, we got the Colts and the Bills on Saturday. Then we got the Eagles and the Ravens on Saturday as well. And then Sunday, got your Chiefs against the Saints and the 49ers against the Raiders. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you lock it in. I will be here. Double headers for the next 4 days. Your boy Jay is working. That I am. Chase on YT. Hey, what are the odds Trace McSorley becomes QB2 for Pats in your opinion? I don't see it happening. I think a lot has to happen. He's definitely going to have to come out and really be magical. And I just don't see that happening up until this point. Scores 13-3. Texans up. 1 minute, 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
A couple familiar names and faces from the Patriots past.
Shout out to Crystal for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Crystal. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Now broadcasting to Germany.
Two fit guys. Here's the call. Der Zweitrunden-Pick der Patriots. Viel Speed, Power mit ihm. Also CJ wieder.
Quick throw. That's going to be picked off. Patriots interception.
Ganz am Anfang Jalen Mills, der Veteran, der Super Cornerback.
What a defensive play.
So did you get all that? Well, the problem was that
wow. And then McSorley gets sacked.
When the
He'll lose 8 yards.
You and I sat in for many hours with Sebastian.
Second and 18 for these Patriots now.
Getting us ready for the Germany trip when we go over there to play the
shout out to Antonio Carlos. I'm assuming you're saying that
the back corner
this
of the room,
is not transmitting in Brazil. I can kind of pick through Spanish or Portuguese. I think that's
we're
what
going to
that
spend
is.
a couple days over there.
Looking forward to
yeah,
that.
I don't know what to tell you, man, but I'm glad you're here.
As the audience knows, that was Chase Winovich, by the way. Who got the
Maybe you
sack
can
for the
read the
Texans,
captions.
former Patriot, who was then traded to Cleveland.
Shout out to you, though, man.
Now picked up.
Second and 18, almost a safety on the handoff. This is not looking good for these Patriots right now. They're making all kinds of mistakes.
A safety. Well, some big hits up the middle from the Texans defense on this series.
I mean, it's a jailbreak in the middle right there. And if that's not Jake,
wow.
Nice job keeping your feet, not getting the knee down with the one hand down
Third
on the
and
ground.
22.
Nice balance by JJ. If that's anybody else, it's probably
at the
safety.
goal line.
Patriots offense
as we end the third quarter.
Early on in the preseason.
Wow. Quick timeout, commercial break. Yeah, not looking good for these Patriots at all. As it's now 3rd and 22. Quick timeout, commercial break. Shout out to Tung says, are you ever going to do college football games coming this November? Yeah, we do college. We do college. We do the bowls. We have fun with the college games as well. We also do college basketball as well. So, yeah, we do college. So make sure you lock it in. Shout out to Cameron says, what's your opinion on fantasy football? Do you do it or see it as a waste of time? I mean, that's really subjective, right? Anything could be a waste of time if it's not valuable to you. But if you enjoy doing something, then, it is what it is. I mean, to me, it's a fun thing to do. I don't do it all that much, but when I do it, I'm into it and I love it, I think that goes for anything though. I don't really do anything that I'm not going to put my all into, because whatever I do, I'm actually committed to. If I'm not going to rock with something, I just don't do it at all. Like I don't have to do anything. So I hope that answers your question. Shout out to David Jolly for subscribing. Thanks a lot, David. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Elijah Money says, very mad. There's a lot of mad Patriots fans right now, that is for sure, because this does not look good. This is absolutely ugly as we get to this commercial break. Shout out to Tony Robinson Jr. says, Cowboys. What's up, Tony? Shout out to you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a quick commercial break. Time out. Shout out to you guys. Please don't ever show the Illinois playing. That was a fun game last year. We had the Illinois. So I mean, the problem is like if you do fantasy, right? Like it's unless like that's all you do, it's difficult to juggle like betting on sports and doing fantasy at the same time, because you gotta like focus on all this stuff. And me, I like to do one or the other. Like if I'm doing fantasy, I won't like mess with like bets and parlays. I'll just focus specifically on fantasy. And if I'm not doing fantasy, then I'm focusing on my bets and my parlays.
22 to start the fourth quarter, down 13-3. Trace McSorley.
Sorley throws deep, and it's caught, I think, but it's out of bounds.
He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
So 4th and 22.
It's a pretty good throw on 3rd and 22.
And check that. The ball did come loose at the end. But
fourth quarter, you're trying to make a play.
Good effort by Pitts on the incomplete throw, unable to bring it in ultimately, and of course, well out of bounds.
I don't blame McSorley for throwing that one there.
It'll be in Dallas every year.
And here's Corliss Waitman, the left-footed punter.
No, I didn't hear that, bro.
Up against it. Kick with his heels to the end line. And he hits this one to the 45. Sims on the return. And the tackle made by Amir Speed, one of those young players we've talked about.
Shout out to David Jolly, says that is true. Fantasy doesn't mix with sports betting. See, you get it.
Well, just as we talked about as well, we're headed to Frankfurt, Germany.
The real bettors and the real fantasy players. No, you can't mix both. You can't. I mean, there's some people who can, but they're they're like machines. It's ridiculous.
Of course, the Patriots, the most popular
Shout out to you, David.
I
see you got that check next to your name.
Last 7 seasons.
You must be important, David.
A sampling of it a bit earlier. The Patriots have been producing
preseason
broadcasts to the country with Marcus Kuhn and Sebastian Vollmer.
Shout out to Tim Pinnell for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Tim. Welcome to the channel.
I'm looking forward to all of it.
Thank you for subscribing.
Great energy last year for that game between Seattle and Tampa Bay. Tickets sold out instantly for the Pats and the Colts.
Quick throw by Keenum as he gets it over to Dokes for 4 yards. That'll lead to 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so hard to look ahead at schedules as we take a look at it here. We all know we open up on September 10th here with the Eagles, and you sort of got to take it week to week. But then here you go, man. You get this stretch here where we got to go to Germany, then at the Jets. Chargers coming here. Thursday night, we're in Pittsburgh, followed by, I think, Army-Navy takes place that Saturday here at Gillette Stadium, which is going to be one heck of an event.
2nd and 6.
And then you're into sort of
handoff.
Survival mode.
And Dokes is going to get 2 yards on the play, 3rd and 4.
How many injuries do you have? And I want to try and stay healthy.
We got to give Safari a crash course on fantasy football, yo. Anybody want to help her out?
Played internationally before, of course, going to London and Mexico City. And well, these guys are going to lead the way for us. Sebastian Vollmer and Marcus Kuhn.
Cardell says you need to air some Commanders games. We did Commanders games last season. We did a bunch.
You see
they are always looking like they're having a good
3rd
time.
and 4 for these Texans.
Because I think they are. I can't believe how big Vollmer was at one time, and now he just
Keenum, rush, throw is caught.
When he play, you know what I'm saying?
And that's going to be Camp for 11 yards. That's the Texans' first down.
Vollmer, of course, a tackle for the Patriots, primarily on the right side. Bona makes the tackle there after the 11-yard completion for Keenum, and Kuhn is now doing a lot of work, not just for the Patriots with the German broadcast, but for the NFL abroad, spreading the game. And
shout out to Patrick. What's up, man?
Very popular in Germany.
What's going on, bro?
Thanks in great part to the efforts of the Patriots. And that
this little toss play gets it over to Dokes. He'll get another 6-yard run.
It's fun.
Texans are playing
it's fun
smart.
To be a game, feel football, and actually hear contact.
Running the ball.
Yeah, I mean, we've been
letting this clock roll.
The rules are different in the league now, and practices need to be approached differently. But you don't.
Well, Jonas, that's not a reason to not learn something. It's not worth it. Save your brain cells.
Yeah.
It could be worth it, sir. She could be amazing at fantasy. You never know.
So they're official. Dalton Keene is in as the fullback for
pressure.
The Texans.
Case throws
incomplete. Out on a low throw and able to make the
3rd and 4
with Fago pressuring Keenum.
He's made a couple nice edge plays here.
Well, he's a high motor player, as you'd expect of a midshipman.
John says, is it true that Tom Brady is going to be the owner of the Oakland Raiders and be their starting quarterback? I was reading something about being a part of the Players Association before can own a part of the team or something like that. I got to check into it. I'll drop a video about it once I figure it all out.
I loved it down there. Love going to Annapolis.
3rd and 4 for these Texans.
Game in Pittsburgh to allow us the opportunity to watch Army-Navy in December. Or the 3rd time that game's been played out of the Mid-Atlantic region.
Another good run from Dokes for 5 yards. There'll be another first
to the near side. Another big hit coming
down
forward for the Patriots. Bledsoe
for the Texans.
Getting extensive reps this
college football team, Tyler, FSU.
30-year player out of Missouri.
It's funny saying the name Bledsoe. Yeah, being around Drew all the time. It's sort of how football got started here back in 93.
Dewan Seahawks,
92,
yes.
93 when it
That'll be
became
next.
important around here again.
Will be next, my friend.
Mr. Kraft and what he's done to turn this place around and make it sort of that destination now here.
Shout out to you, John.
And as this preseason progresses, when the Patriots move on the road, of course,
And
the
another
work will
run
be
from
completed on the
Valladay.
north
He'll
end
get about a
zone.
yard on the play, second
And
and
the
9.
improvements made to the stadium will be complete by the time the Patriots come back here on September 10th. It's going to be a beautiful exterior there. The video board, of course, already.
Stream FSU. Yeah, Seminoles. We'll definitely
larger than life
try to get
figures
them
on
in here.
that board, the largest outdoor board.
I know last year I didn't do too many FSU
in the
games
United
just because of the
States.
timing and schedule conflicts and all that. Second and 9.
Keenum.
Keenum throw is almost picked, but interesting catch by Johnson for 6 yards. That'll be 3rd and 3.
Sort of once one guy gets a guy stood up, you've got secondary and third tacklers coming, and it's not like you've been able to keep going back to the practices of the game.
Daniel Sorolla says thoughts on C.J. Stroud.
Now you're playing ball now. You're going out, you're balling.
From what I've seen today, underdeveloped, nervous,
Over that video board, the new
needs to spend more time being coached.
Lighthouse
Um,
with a 360-degree observation deck.
If I had to make a coach's decision right now, you put in Davis Mills and you let Stroud sit on that bench. Another tip pass,
Another big stick on
and
the
that's going to lead to
receiver, Jalen
4th
Camp.
and 3.
That's like a 90-mile-an-hour
So this will
fastball
lead
by
to
Keenum
a
here, trying to
field
force
goal
this
here
ball
for these Patriots.
into a tight hole. Yeah, it's just a quick out. He wasn't ready for it. You got to get that head around.
Depressed
You realize things
Vikings
happen
fans,
that
yes,
are so
sir.
much more faster. Yeah, it's just a tough throw by Keenum, too. Put it right in the helmet, not out in front of him.
Quick shout out to Sky for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Sky. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
4th and 3, if you will.
4th and 3. They're actually going to go for it instead of taking the points.
In the 10-point lead, Keenum.
Here we go. Keenum goes for it all. Catch. What? Bachman, 5 yards. Texans touchdown.
Credit to the Texans.
My goodness.
The route was there to the right side. What did they do? Come right back to it.
Didn't go for the field goal, went for the touchdown, and they got it.
There's the quick move right there. We saw Julian Edelman, Wes Walker, Danny Amendola, Troy Brown. My guy. Make a career out of those type of routes right there on that.
Shout out to you, depressed Vikings
Gerard
fan.
Mayo knows it.
Patriots took the lead in the Super Bowl against Seattle on a very similar play. Minus the rollout, but
once
the
you
route
get
very much like Edelman's.
Once you get that one going, then you come a little to the slant, and then you get to run that return route.
Now Bates back out
Extra
there for
point
Houston.
is
And he's missed one to the right, and this one stays inside
good.
the upright.
Scores now 20-3 Texans. I am
Keenum with another
very
touchdown throw for the
surprised
Houston Texans. They've got a 23
right now
lead.
by these Texans. But keep in mind, Patriots didn't start Mac Jones. Interesting game. I did not expect this from these Texans, without a doubt. Scores 20-3. They're balling. 9 minutes and 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter as we take another quick timeout commercial break. Bill is furious right now. He is definitely furious. 737 viewers. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us tonight. 350 likes. We need 150 more, ladies and gentlemen, to hit that 500 mark. If you can hear the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit that little like, that little thumbs up button so we can hit that next goal of 500. I do appreciate the support from each and every one of you for rocking with us tonight. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell as well. Turn on your notifications. Also, share this with your friends and family. Next game up is going to be the Vikings and the Seahawks. We're going to stream that after this. After this, you don't have to go anywhere. We're going to do this consecutive. We are on it tonight. We are on a mission. It is football. We are back. We are excited. We are ready to go. And I'm excited to spend this time with you guys. Score is 20-3. Texans holding it down. timeout. Commercial break. Quick shout out to Albert Flores for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Albert. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Shout out to Safari. Says, don't make excuses for them, Jay. Go Titans. Oh, man. Can't wait to see in Jobo. Okay.
Off a 1,000-yard campaign last year.
Good question. I got to think, man. There's been some good ones over the years. Initially, I said Kevin Falk. Maybe it's James White, Shane Green.
I'm thinking Curtis Martin.
All right, here we go. Texans will be kicking back to the Patriots. See if they can do something.
Another kickoff for the Texans. Jake Bates with Isaiah Bolden. Forced to run back. No. On this one,
this is
and
going
drop
to
to the
be
knee for a touchback.
Touchback, take it to the 25, 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Last Patriots running back with back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Drum roll. Curtis Martin.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Ooh, Curtis Martin. My goodness.
Season for Bob.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I played with the guy.
Tim Pinnell says, where is Mac? He's on the bench.
He's only worried about
reading the tablet.
It's too long. Yeah, exactly. Like, what are we running the ball again for?
Shout out to Jeff King. What's up, Jeff?
The former quarterback at Louisville. Been working a lot for the
jumping
Patriots.
in. There you go, Texans. Stop.
As a wide receiver, too.
Stop him down. Stomp him out.
And the
20-3.
At work here in the
Shout out to you, Jeff. How you doing, man?
Running back chart. Stevenson held out tonight. Ty Montgomery has been injured.
It's a good room. I think Strong and Harris came in and did quite well when Stevenson got nicked up with the ankle last year. But, you know, the reports of, you know, continually looking to strengthen that room, and I think they've handled it all well. Like, always looking for help.
Cunningham on the quarterback draw.
And Cunningham goes on the draw. He'll get 7 yards on the run there. 3rd and 1. Nice little quick play.
You talk about like different packages you could potentially have. This is a call draw the whole way. He does a good job setting it up, pretending to take that one-step drop, plant that.
Jay, that's not what Jeff said. I know that's not what he said. You know I got to keep it PG on these streams.
Go there, but you see that run.
Shout out to you, bro.
He played there at Louisville following Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
3,100 plus career rushes.
3rd and 1.
600 plus passing yards for Malik Cunningham, and now he has
Strong gets 5 yards of the play. It'll be 1st and 10.
There's a first down rush
Patriots.
for Pierre Strong.
Shout out to Cameron. Says, not gonna lie, this is one of the best streams I've seen in a while. I mean, the atmosphere is just amazing. You do the best job responding to chat. Have an amazing vibe, and you're very chill. Keep it up. Cameron, you thought I was lying to you when I told you what I said earlier? I wasn't lying, bro. I keep it 100.
Strong, Thyrick Pitts.
Shout out to you, man.
Joined the Patriots late in the summer.
1st and 10. Cunningham on the fake, has time, throws to the middle. It's caught.
Across the middle.
And that's going to be Pitts for 3 yards.
Patriots gain 3.
2nd and 7. Shout out to Dave Kyle coming through with the $2 super chat. Thank you for the $2 donation, Dave. Says, our Rams' youngest roster, if not who?
Passing and rushing. 120 total touchdowns.
Our Rams' youngest roster, if not who?
Have you seen the production? You did this with Zappy, too. And Zappy got him. Okay, where's he from? Like, look at the production. These guys can play.
I gotta look back to the teams, man.
Stands in here and he throws it to Scotty Washington.
As Washington gets the first down for the Patriots, 11 yards on the play. Youngest roster.
Louisville runs a lot of that spread, too. So you run the double slot to both sides, and that's an easy look route to that left side for him. Puts the ball, protects it away from the defender.
Oh, for some reason, why am I thinking the Panthers?
Trying to learn a new position.
Panthers got a young roster.
With Bill O'Brien and Bill Belichick.
I'll check into it, man.
Coach to Coach Network, brought to you by Verizon.
I'll check into it.
And here he is. Off the
As
fake.
Cunningham runs again, he'll get another 7 yards, 2nd and 3. He's came out running. He's like, I don't want to throw the ball. I want to run.
So Belichick signing Cunningham, O'Brien working with him on offense. Paul Perillo, we've seen this young man under their tutelage really develop.
Shout out to you, Angel.
Thus far as a
Shout
Patriot.
out to Pat Sprott.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting player. You know, all that experience at Louisville playing quarterback, almost exclusively as a wide receiver here.
Shout out to you, Depressed
with the
Vikings
Patriots
fan. Much
until
love, man.
really recently, where we've seen him get some reps. A lot of stuff.
Shout out to Purple,
cards.
always showing the
I think
love.
this is
Much
a
love to
perfect
all
kind
you
of a
guys.
guy to get you
Wrench
prepared
Gang in the
for
house.
mobile
Shout out to the
quarterbacks. You're gonna
family.
see it's going to start right off in week 1 with Jalen Hurts.
Second
in
and 3.
Philadelphia. So I do think this is an interesting player. We heard Bill Belichick talk a little bit about him and about how he's done a good job of sort of assimilating
run
so far.
again.
Obviously, he has a lot to learn at both spots.
And
but
it's going to be a flat. It's going to be in the
just
offense.
an intriguing guy to have.
Shout out
on
to
your practice
Dillion.
squad,
What's
I
up,
think,
man?
down the road,
Dillion in the
if
house.
That's the way it ends up going. We'll see. You know, if it ends up being a roster spot, that's interesting too. I would look at him more as a scout team kind of a guy right now, Zoe. But I like the little throw to Scotty Washington there. You know, getting on the back foot, getting the ball out quickly. You know, I mean, the guy had a lot of production. We know he knows how to play. It's a big step up to where he has to get to, but it's an
Get to the
interesting player.
chopper.
But you also have the guy. And you're
Come
trying
on,
to
do
figure out,
it.
okay,
Do
what
it
can he do
now.
Potentially, where can he help the football team the most? And if he's open to
Second
it,
and 13
he's
for these
so
Patriots.
athletic that
Do
we've
it.
seen
Come
other guys
on.
develop into it, guys that have played quarterback before. Jacoby Myers, for God's sakes. You know, playing quarterback allows you to understand spacing.
Second and 13.
When you run routes. And Coach Belichick said he really worked hard to learn how to run these routes. And, you know, when you understand as a quarterback where you want a guy to be.
Yes, Cunningham runs
it comes
again.
to
Oh, ripped off the helmet. Are you kidding me?
You got him in the eye, too.
What is going on?
Cunningham running on the draw.
He ripped off his helmet.
We hope he's okay.
Yeah, he got him in the eye, too. I hope he's okay here. I don't think.
Foul, face mask, defense number 38, 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
This is crazy. I have not seen that happen in a long time. He literally ripped his helmet off.
Grab him up high around the shoulder. You see the shoulder right there, but then the fingers get inside that. Yeah, that's not. Oof, that's how guys get hurt.
That's close to a horse collar, and then becomes even worse.
Yeah, there's going to be a fine for that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's definitely going to be a fine for that.
Get knocked out for the year. Getting rolled up from behind like that.
I think, you know, we see it on the video board, the big one, that 22,000 square foot video board in the north end zone. Now Cunningham looks to throw, standing in with a pump, resets,
throws, and that's going to be caught. Strong gets 5 yards on the play.
Working open for the Patriots.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good at all.
This kid's fun to watch.
Well, the Patriots look like they
Yeah,
have
that was personal.
a pretty good
That was definitely
group that
personal.
can keep that streak alive, including Malik Cunningham. We've talked about speed, for example, an undrafted free agent. Cunningham, an undrafted free agent.
Hey, it's these opportunities right here. Like
Second and 5.
These type of reps where you're in with a bunch of guys you're not used to play with, and you go out and you make plays. That's what he's doing.
He's giving this offense a spark. There's
And
the give
this
to
will be
Strong
handoff
on
to
the run
Strong.
up the middle.
He'll get 3 yards on that play. Third and 2.
The transition is made. You mentioned Jacoby Myers. He did it in college. Edelman obviously did it at the NFL level, and it took him some time. It wasn't instant for Julian. He played special teams.
I mean,
He played a
I've
little
really
bit in
only
the
seen
secondary, and
running from Cunningham, but he looks like a breath of fresh air
some of the others.
above Zappy
Antoine
right now.
Randall
So
was a receiver. He was a quarterback and then became a receiver. Greg Ward has been in the league a little bit, the former quarterback from Houston. And there's a lot of guys that you can point to as examples.
Third and 2.
Now 3rd and 2 for Cunningham here. Under center.
Cunningham
Looking to throw. Flushed
gets
out.
out of trouble, throws deep, goes to the end zone. Trey dropped it. Trey Nixon almost reeled in the touchdown after a beautiful throw from Cunningham. 4th and 2. Trey, you got to bring that in, man. You got to bring that in. What a throw. On the money.
Great throw.
It's a drop by Nixon. Phenomenal throw by Malik Cunningham.
My goodness.
Oh, he's fun to watch.
You know, I was going to ask you, too, when he scrambled and the play was called back because of the hold, he was still looking to complete a pass. He wasn't
4th and 2. Patriots are going to go for it.
Keeper here.
Nice run. Strong up the middle. He'll get 8 yards, 1st and 10.
On the rush up the middle off the read, Pierre Strong.
Nice call by Billy here on this run. 4th and 4. We've seen that with.
I gotta hit the button, yo.
You need a tough 4 yards on 4th down. We've seen the direct snap.
That's a good sign for Strong, too. He's had a catch on this series, and there's some inside running for guys. Talked about his goal of getting his pad level down. Leaner runner than Harris, who's now on for the pass with the first down and 10 here. 12th play of this series for New England. Late minutes of the 4th quarter.
Shout out to Al Bundy. Trey Nixon is heading to the CFL after this game. Yeah, you got to catch that. Bill Belichick's literally fuming right now.
Something to watch here. So
Cunningham threw a ball on the money,
Johnny Lumpkin,
and he drops it.
The tight end. That's something to watch here for a third tight end. Because you're going to have Hunter Henry. You're going to have Gesicki. Gesicki's really a receiving tight end. He's a flex guy. You're going to need a bigger body type tight end for short yardage.
Parent 78, what's up, man?
Gets nicked or needs a
what's going on with you, bro? Says Jay, was the offseason good to you? Of course.
That third tight end.
Offseason was great. You know?
Big guy from Alabama, Matt Langle, who was here for a time. Even Matt Mulligan.
1st and 15.
With his size, he has a shot.
Another
Cunningham is going to run.
Spinning into traffic.
And he'll get 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 10. Dillion, Packers tomorrow? Yeah, Packers and Bengals. We're doing that tomorrow.
Of course, coach for the Patriots. Eventually becoming offensive coordinator after Josh McDaniels left for Denver.
Parent 78, yeah, man. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Football is back.
Of course, a very good head coach.
Shout out to you, Todd. He had one job, man.
In Houston.
One job.
Before the Texans struggles out of the gate in 2020. The give to J.J. Taylor.
And Taylor runs up the middle, 4 yards.
As he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. You're down 17. That's about like, let's get this unit to punch one in here.
As O'Brien calls the play, and there's Hunter Henry in the background. A guy who's had a good training camp for the Patriots.
Got a Texan player.
Lloyd Brown in the building says, let's go, NFL is back. Yes, sir. We back.
Let's take the time out.
I know how we do.
2:06 to go in the 4th.
I know. All right, so quick timeout commercial break. Scores 20-3. Texans started off slow, but they got it in gear, without a doubt. Very surprised. Davis Mills came in, did his thing. Case Keenum tried to clean some stuff up, but hey, not really. The biggest surprise for me with these Patriots is going to be Cunningham. He came in, ran, tried lighting some things up. Obviously, when you have Nixon not catching the ball in the end zone when the ball's right in his hands, I mean, that's not his fault. So if I'm a Patriots fan, I'm excited about what Cunningham can bring to the table because he just boosted himself up in the rankings. So you might see him as your QB2. But, yeah. All right, so 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Next game up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the Vikings and the Seahawks. I will be streaming it. You don't have to go anywhere. Stay locked in. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a stream. Also, share this with your friends and your family. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to Rebecca. Says Bills isn't flashing his sparkling smile. Bill Belichick is not smiling at all. He has nothing to smile about in this game, without a doubt. So, Patriots will have it 3rd and 6 at the Houston 9. We'll see if they'll get some pity points. So we call these points at this point in the game. Some pity points just to boost Belichick's ego. Well, yeah, we lost, but we only lost by like 10 points, you know. We're going to go out and make sure that Mac is ready to go, and just don't ask me any more questions. I'm Bill Belichick. That's what the press conference is going to be like. I'm Bill Belichick. You know, Mac Jones is going to be ready to go week 1. Malik Cunningham is going to be quarterback 2, and we're going to go ahead and drop Bailey Zappi and Trace McSorley, and that'll be it. Bye. Let's get back to it.
right here, 8 p.m. Eastern, next Saturday night. Of course, Green Bay, long known as Titletown, but the Patriots have those 6 Super Bowl banners, 6 Lombardi trophies won by Bill Belichick's Patriots.
Bill's still working around.
Shout out to Coops World. Yeah, man.
Warning.
3rd and
He's
6.
down here making sure he gets an earful.
After the injury timeout, the clock winding to the 2-minute warning. Let's take the break. 23 Houston.
All right, so now we officially hit the 2-minute warning. So we're at another break. Shout out to Casey Davis says Tom didn't make me. It's exactly something he would say. Well, Tom Brady didn't make me. I'm Bill Belichick. I coached Tom. I made Tom. I made him. David Jolly, yeah, man, pity points. Serious business. He'll never get a pass from me for his Spygate affiliation. Nobody likes Bill Belichick. I don't even think real Patriots fans like Bill Belichick. Guy's just an overall jerk. It's crazy. 700 people in the house. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. 385 likes. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. We need 115 to hit 500. We can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in you. I believe in you. We can do it. All you got to do is hit that thumbs up. Help us get to 500, and I will be greatly, greatly appreciative of that. So make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. Thank you so much for the support. Also, we got the Vikings and the Seahawks coming up next. I got to refill my cup so I can get rehydrated and ready to go and maintain this awesome level of energy that I have for you guys for another 3 hours. Jay, how do you do it? Because I love sports and I love entertaining you guys. So that's how. CW says, what city you in? I'm in New York, my friend. I am in New York. Forest Green, you can do it. Todd Charlton says, hit the like, you make Bill smile. I don't think that'll make him hit the like, yo. Shout out to PJ. What up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, next up is going to be the Seahawks and the Vikings. My goodness. Time is currently 9:40 p.m. on the Eastern Standard side of things. Do you know where your children are? Remember that commercial? I'm showing my age here. It's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Maybe they should bring that back. They should bring that back. That'll probably jar people's memory. Like, yo, maybe y'all should call and be like, yo, where they at? Oh, we gotta. That's the kind of stuff we need to advocate for. Bringing back those kind of commercials, right? Or just send an Amber Alert to everybody. Not a real Amber Alert, but send an alert to everybody's phone at 9 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? So they're not out here still in Hyundais and Kias and all that garbage. Don't get me started, yo. Don't get me started.
Reading quarterback C.J. Stroud and setting up a Patriots field goal and a 3-0 lead.
Shout out to Just Travelers for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Patriots have gotten some juice on this drive. Malik Cunningham at quarterback out of the 2-minute warning. Dropping back.
Malik, nice move, fighting for the touchdown. Let's go, Malik Cunningham. My goodness, fighting for every yard, and he gets it. Let's go.
Watch this and just don't go. This guy can shake and bake, man.
Shake and bake Ricky Bobby.
We're going to take a look at it from the end zone. Okay, so what do you have? Everybody here in the middle. He knows it. He still has to make 2 guys miss. He does it, and then you got to lower the shoulder because you got another safety coming in from the other side. Cunningham does it. It's a nice drive he put together. I'm sorry.
New England, the first of the half. Be 30 seconds in length.
And they hit the flag for
Patriots using their first time out on the verge of a 2-point
Travis
try.
says, I told you, where's Malik? Yeah, man. I'm really
tonight after
I'm really surprised. I am pleasantly surprised by Cunningham. So I wonder what Belichick's going to do.
Yeah, Coach Belichick
because
enjoying all this too. He's got
Cunningham is looking like a breath of fresh air.
He got all the toys at Christmas. Billy's calling the play. Coach,
if you're not first,
nice move.
You're last.
That's a nice move. Football player.
Bill O'Brien coached.
Yeah, they should have played in the whole game.
Deshaun Watson after he had more stationary quarterbacks in Houston.
They're going to go for 2.
And now Cunningham on the give. And J.J. Taylor is stopped short.
And Taylor's short, no good on the 2-point conversion.
Nice drive, though, kid. Nice drive.
Malik Cunningham on the 9-yard run, ending a 75-yard drive for the Patriots.
All right, another quick timeout commercial break. Score is now 20-9 after the score from Malik Cunningham running ham. Minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Shout out to Cameron, says, I have to go after this game, but I'm still at a loss of words for how great the stream really was. What can I expect? When can I expect to see you streaming again? Next 4 days, man. I'm doing 2 games a night. So just make sure that you're locked in, subscribe, turn on that notification button, and you'll be notified, man. I'm here. This is what we do every season. Every season we are on it. So shout out to you. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. And, yeah, man. Shout out to King Lightning. What's up, yo? Shante says, do you think if Cunningham played the whole game, they would have more points than what they have now? Yes. That is 100%. Forest Green, any relation to Randall? I was thinking the same thing. You know what? Let's see here. Is Malik Cunningham related to Randall? Let's see here. Cunningham's father is, of course, the famous Randall Cunningham. It's his son. Oh, talk about following in your father's footsteps. Let's go, Malik. All right. As we get to this timeout commercial break. Shout out to Rob the Zombie for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Rob. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. As we're in a timeout commercial break.
Right there, Malik Cunningham with the called draw, quarterback draw. Watch the face mask here. Rips the helmet off, but he comes right back. Now that's not a called draw. Took this all himself to the end zone. Makes 2 guys miss. But I think maybe the most impressive play on that drive was the
I mean, they should have had him in at the start. This game would have probably went totally different. In fact, I know it would have went totally different.
14-play, 75-yard drive.
It's fun to watch.
Shade under 8 minutes, 7:58 the time of possession. He finishes with a 9-yard run, 3 of 4 for 19 yards. And as Joe said, the one incompletion was a beautiful throw, a dart to the back corner of the end zone off the fingertips of Nixon.
He's still talking about the helmet. He's laughing about it right now on the sideline. He's like, he ripped that thing off.
Shout out to MMB182 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Tough guys. And we've seen the last 2 years, as demonstrated this evening, they've brought in some players through the drafts. And that includes the undrafted free agent process that bring a lot of athleticism and speed.
Keenum's going to kneel.
I think they're going to be physical on
bring this thing
too.
to a close here for these Texans.
McCourty's, who hits harder, Duggar or Peppers? Add 99 to the mix now, That's not to say the other guys can't hit. These corners can hit. I saw
the Prince Vikings fan. What are you talking about, yo?
There's tonight 2 guys.
There's from the blitz.
28% out of 53,000 subscribers. 28% are women on this channel.
He's got the towel over his head.
28%.
He was back out there today as a hit with the fans, tossing footballs into the seats, playing catch with people, working his way around the
All right,
bowl.
so they're going to run this clock on down, and that's going to end it. 20-9 for your Texans. Taking the W. Shout out to Houston Texans fans. You guys did it. I will be interested in seeing Mr. Malik Cunningham's game, though, as we move forward, and how Bill Belichick decides to shift things in regards to his selection for quarterback. Quick shout out to Joshua Regal Regal for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. All right. So next up is going to be the Vikings Seahawks. Like I said, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to grab a quick snack, something to drink, and I'll see you guys on the Seahawks Vikings in about 10 minutes.